Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Hope you guys are all having a pretty decent evening, at least after all the craziness we've been watching over the last few days here. We'll talk about Bitcoin and all the other stuff here. I want to see one thing here to see if something's broken on my part with this oscillator, though. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how this one rolls out, though. All right, now let me see what I'm going to have right here. I'm just doing some last minute touch-up stuff. That's fine. Okay, perfect. And put that back up there. Take a quick peek at Bitcoin and some of these other plays here. There we are. Hey, Joni. Hope you're having a very, very good evening. Messing around with some stuff right here. There we go. We have some Fibonacci levels. I'll probably get rid of these here. Yeah, I can get rid of these right now. There we go. We don't need to see the fibs all right now. There we are. Hey, Aiden. Hey, John. Hey, Matthew. And hey, you're watching. So far we're coming down, guys, a little bit. We might have a little bit more of a rebound day, but I'd say be careful because I think we might be coming down a little bit more here. So I'm just going to be patient and wait to see if this isn't just a cool down day before we have another bad day. So you might want to, if you guys did want to do some trading here today, you can definitely do that for this day candle. But I'd be choosing an altcoin, not Bitcoin, and having some fun just doing a little bit of day trading on it and just being aware of what the Bitcoin's price is at the moment. Because right now, Bitcoin here. Bitcoin stopped right there. There is a little bit of support here, but not too much. So I think it's just taking a breather because the day candle ended right here. It just needs to, buyers are coming back in at the moment. But as of now, this is still breaking down below this trend line here and this level of support right here, as well as those Fibonacci levels we've been talking about the last few days. So I think today may be a good day. Let's hope it is. But right now, you would only want to be buying small amounts unless you're doing some day trading. I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see if I can get a price, a Bitcoin price closer to 55,000, 54,000. And then I might start taking more medium-sized positions. And if we're able to tap down on this trend line right here, only then will I actually start putting some larger amounts of money behind crypto. So what I'm going to do very fast is just do a whole bunch of this here. There we go. So at the max, guys, like the most I can see Bitcoin pulling back right now is probably somewhere around 50 to 52,000. I'm hoping we can try to bounce off of this 54 at least, because normally what happens when as we fall down, we break down below these certain levels on a double top here. We'll come down a little bit, we'll consolidate, maybe come down a little bit more. So I'm going to be patient, but when I buy into these coins here, the breakout point is all the way over here. So we definitely have some room if Bitcoin did want to come back up here to 60,000 and tease us a little bit before ultimately coming back down. I'm just going to say the same thing I've been saying over the last few days. I'm being patient to waiting this out, but I'm also taking some smaller positions here as we go down just in case whales pop up and, then we're getting left in the dust, so to speak. But it is nice to see some green candles here. Excuse me, some green numbers on this side. Hey, Monica, happy to see you. Hey, John, good morning from the Philippines. Ooh, that must be a nice weather over there right now. It's just pouring down rain over here. Let's see. Hey, Anthony, good news. What do you call not really good news, but it's just like, hey, I still think overall crypto is bullish. If you wait about a month, we should still be fine. I mean, even before a month. What we're waiting for right now, guys, is we're going down. It still looks cool. It looks like we want to continue going down a little bit more, maybe back down to $54,000 at least. Then we might try bouncing back up here a little bit. But look at this is the. I'm sorry for all these Fibonacci lines. Let me see if I can delete these very quick. Excuse me. We still have plenty of room to maneuver in these next few days. We can still try to break out. I'd say we're probably going to come back down a little bit more though. But for now, we are in a good spot. We're still looking okay. The overall bull market in Bitcoin is still looking good. So like, when this happened and it happened so fast right here, you became a bag holder and you were stuck being a bag holder. Right now, the way this is shaping up is if you bought up here, maybe some, altcoins or Bitcoin, you're still in a good shape. You're gonna see the value of those decrease over the next few days if you didn't sell on Bitcoin's breakdown right here. But it would still suggest that over, like, if you still hold this, those bags shouldn't be bags if you just hold for a few more weeks. That's the point I'm trying to make here, which is why I'm still holding my long positions and I'm just basically waiting this stuff out at the moment. Now let me do this very fast. There you go. Coming down here a little bit, our next major level of support is around this $54,000 level. If we can stop right here, that'd be fantastic. That would give us a nice big bounce, probably come back down before ultimately breaking out here. And then from there, you know, we'll have to see how that works out. But I think I'm pretty sure that the Bitcoin rally is still good to go. I would only be concerned about Bitcoin personally if we were falling down below this trend line right here. That's when I'd be like, uh-oh, you know, Bitcoin may try to take a little bit more of a dip. And that may take way more time before a larger breakout happens, and I might just start consolidating around the $50,000 range, which would be a bad thing. But come on now, we want to make money, so it would be bad for us that want to make money sooner rather than later. Let me pop that right here, and then very quick, guys, I'll put that back on the second chart here. The oscillator stopped working for the second chart for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but this is what you're seeing on a lot of these other coins here. This is Bitcoin here. Doge held support. Doge held support. That's a nice thing to see right there. It held. Ethereum, it broke down. It's trying to hold here. Do I even have the? Hold on. We already know about that breakdown. This is the ultimate trend line we've been watching. Is this a good one? Retracted. Okay, this is decent enough. You know, you saw Ethereum break down below it as well, but at least it has a little bit of support around here. Not much, I would say. So you can see Ethereum probably coming back down to $3,700 or so. Let's hope that's as far as it wants to come down. You're going to see stuff like Matic. Matic held on to this top trend line here, even though this is from a while ago. It held on to it. ADA didn't hold on to much at the moment. It's just kind of hanging there, wiggling. There was a little bit of support going for it, but it came all the way back down here to 170 today. So that's gonna be a little interesting. Should have had a limit order down there for ADA. XRP, a lot of these are trying to hold some of their trends. BitTorrent broke down. It's coming back up now, but BitTorrent did break down here, but it's been breaking down the last few times. So let me go over here for BitTorrent. There you go. At least it held this one at the moment. We had another one using these ones right here. BitTorrent's ultimate trend line is actually very low compared to most other ones. So in theory, BitTorrent could always come back down here to 0.0025. Now, I don't think it is, but it could, because that's where this ultimate trend line way down here lies. Ethereum Classic broke down. This one's not looking too healthy. Ethereum Classic is still under $50 at the moment. I'm hoping it's a little bit better here. XLM coming down. Litecoin held up barely. EOS still holding on barely. STMX broke down, but you know, it's still this one's okay. This is a low market cap coin. Let me see if I can extend the right line. There we go. And so it's still doing well above it. And the only thing this had to break down below wasn't a Fibonacci level. It was more of the 200 daily moving average, and that's what you're seeing right there. I still think STMX is looking good in my opinion. I'd be buying some right now for altcoin season, not for just, you know, a daily boom, you know, bounce and pop. There we go. And you can see how it came right back down here, and it's been trying to hold this Fibonacci level. So you can actually see right now it is holding this Fibonacci level. If not barely, it's actually getting stuck in between them. Sol holding onto the 50 barely. Look at that drop off to the 20-day moving average. FTM broke down pretty clearly. It's hanging around support. SHIB's getting a little bit of a bounce off the 50-day moving average. That's pretty nice to see. Still wouldn't be hopping into it personally, but this one's pretty far off. Dot support. Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of coins try to stick at their support levels. You're seeing a few of them are falling down though, so you're getting some mixed signals from the altcoins, which, you know, it's better than them all saying we're going down. But it looks like most of them are holding either a Fibonacci level or they're holding a trend line, which is nice to see. But it makes me wonder if there's a few of them falling down. I'm wondering if it's going to pull down some of those other coins over the next few hours, or if that's a sign that the overall market still isn't ready to be bought back up. All right, let me see if you guys have any questions and whatnot. There we are. Hey, Tyler, I bought at 32, so I'm chilling. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're fine. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Mike from Australia. Love your work. Hey, I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Is Doge down to 19 cents? It is not down at 19 cents. If you wanted to, you could try to put a limit order for Doge around 19 cents. So if Bitcoin does take another dip back down here to 54,000, 55,000, excuse me, 53,000, 54,000, where these Fibonacci levels are, you could definitely look to take a little bit of a nibble out of it if it does come down that low. So far, it's been pretty handy about holding on to support here. Look at Doge. Held on pretty nicely. I think earlier today it came down and it managed to hold as well. So this is pretty nice. I think on the other stream, it actually hit perfectly. Although, let me see my other YouTube stream. I got it rolling on here. Just a stream? Yeah, it's just a stream right here. Let me go back in time a little bit. There you go. You see it barely held. I should fix this one up a little bit, but you can see when I actually do the magnets, it was right there. It came all right down here, but for the most part, it was a pretty accurate trend line there. So it is nice to see that as far as Dogecoin. Oops. You know what I should do very fast? I should let people know I'm actually live. And then I'll go here, here, here. Sorry about this, guys. I always forget to tell these guys that I'm live. Copy. There you go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. So Dogecoin managed to hold. It's doing an okay job at the moment. Again, this is like pretty scary spot for Dogecoin because if it breaks down, it could possibly come back down to 20 cents, even 19 cents, which we just talked about. But for now, it's holding. So as long as Bitcoin is able to, move up from here, then Dogecoin will be a good buy. But right now, it still looks like, Bitcoin's in this wavy spot where it could always just take another dip here. Remember, a couple of days ago, we had a green start to the morning, and then we had an ultimately bad day. So at this moment, guys, I'm just being very, very patient about how I play this stuff out. Now, here we go. What I need to do is this oscillator is not working. And this oscillator is working. So if this oscillator is not working for this one, what can I add here just in case? Let me just put the favorite. It's really not working. Well, I can just do a little bit of a MACD here just to. There you go. Just to keep me interested in the second charts here. There you go. Hey, Jonathan Mann is still going. Oh, that's good to see. Let's see. Was watching some other streams until you came on. Man, people are flipping out. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I mean, I would expect people to be flipping out right now. I mean, even though you see above my head right now, there's a lot of green, there's a lot of green crypto here, and SafeMoon is up 8%. People did lose a lot of money yesterday. I mean, that is for sure. I know. I was talking to a guy at the dog park. I took a look into the dog park today because he had so much energy. I knew he just had to play around. I'll send that video to myself so I can show it to you guys here in a little bit. There you go. Here, there. I'll just send one of the videos because I know they take forever to load here. There we are. Okay. But he invested in SafeMoon and he's just been waiting for it to go up. And I told him it was like 9% down today, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh." But he bought it a while ago, and he looks to be a long-term holder, so he's the smarter trader right there. But yeah, it is to be expected to see a whole bunch of people freaking out right now, especially Brandon right now. Let's see. And hey, Gold 8K Luna. It's up about 4% right now. It's just rebounding a little bit here. Hopefully can battle back above the 20 on the 4-hour chart. But for now, you're just seeing it cruise up, doing these little waves here. It might be able to cause a little bit of a breakout. What you're looking at right now is, see this little bit of price action. People are buying it because it had a little bit of a breakout, so it's going to get a little bit extra volume here. and you're actually seeing some institutional sellers come out of it at the moment. But this is still a good little play here. I mean, since Bitcoin's relaxing right now, it looks like it wants to breathe just a little bit before potentially coming down again later on in the day. You are going to see some things pop off, so this could be a nice little fun day trade here at the moment. Looking at Luna, it doesn't look too bad at all right now. There you go. Oh, and apologies ahead of time. I picked up my mom from dialysis, and I had my sister dropped off here. I'm there. My mom and sister are in my movie room, which is like right down the hall, and they're watching that new Disney movie, the one that's in Chinese or something like that, or not in Chinese, but the one about the Chinese guy that was martial arts or something like that. I'm gonna watch it later on tonight when I get high, but they're watching in there, and they have the volume on pretty loud because they want to hear all the boom of the surround sound system, or whatever, like Dolby Atmos, I think it's called. So if you hear some like crazy fight scenes, it's just because they're jamming out to a movie on Disney Plus, I think it is. Let's see. Hey Brent, yeah, Didi, I would contact Coinbase support if you could. That's what I'd be really doing. And be careful with some of those mobile apps. They can be a little tricky sometimes. But yeah, I would try to contact Coinbase whenever their hours allow it, and see if you could try to get some money back from being hacked. Hey Jack, what do I think about Boson protocol? I have no idea what that is. I'm so sorry, man. I'll try to do some research on it. But if it's a newer thing out there, I would usually take a little bit of a nibble of it as long as they have a pretty decent price at opening. Oh, you got it handled on the investigating? Okay, I'm happy they're investigating for you, DD. I'm happy they're investigating. So I'm reading these messages with a little bit of a lag time, all right? Hey, first name, Brutal Week. That it is. And guys, here, let's just take a quick little peek at this very fast. Since the Bitcoin high at $69,000, Bitcoin is down about 16% at the moment. 16%. We could of course come down a little bit more here, but we're down about 16%. It looks pretty scary, doesn't it? But you know, we've had worse times over the last few months. Just don't forget that. And the market still recovered after that. There we are. Let's see. Hey Mo for Humanity, why many people I'm seeing on YouTube don't like Coinbase? Coinbase is okay if you just want to leave some money in there and leave your crypto in there. Personally, I just think there's better stuff out there. If you're a beginner, feel free to use Coinbase. There's nothing wrong with it in that terms. But if you're trying to do more trading, like let me see if I can find right here, like futures or USD futures, something like this. What you're going to be looking at is more, you know, if you want to use leverage or you want to see all the data on the screen, stuff like this, and you want access to more coins, you know, you're usually going to go with a better exchange here. That's why I recommend like BitGet and stuff like that. That's why I have all those links down below, where I have, if you want to like to do more leverage trading, practice leverage, practice paper trading, all that type of stuff, you'd go to an exchange like this. But if you're just starting off as a trader and you're in that, you know, you're in that basic learning phase, definitely you can consider Coinbase or the Robinhoods, the Weebles. I'm not against them, but I think once you understand the basics of investing and how to get going, then you want to start moving up and starting to use these more these higher quality exchanges. And like let me see if I can show this to you here. This is, oh, that's just Adobe Pro. Hold on one second. So you know, I don't use Robinhood. I think I have like $3 in my Robinhood account. But what I do is I use TD Ameritrade here for my trading. Let me see if I can find this. Hello, Scratcher. Roller Scratcher says that people don't like Coinbase because they're used to getting hacked. Yeah, I haven't been hacked using Coinbase, but I don't actually have any money in Coinbase. I think I have like $1.18 or something like that in there. So it's not like I'm really you know, heavily invested in there. I'm gonna log into my TD Ameritrade account very fast, and I just want to show you like the difference in the quality you get. And remember, TD Ameritrade is free, just like Robinhood is free. They're both free. They both cost you the same amount of money. I think options cost you 65 cents per contract here, but you can go do all the charting software here. You can have level 2 data on the side. You could have active trading on the right if you wanted to. So I could have stuff like this, buy market times here. This, if they're like for every single thing being traded, I'd have it here. You don't see it because the market's obviously closed. You'd have active trader if you wanted to trade by the block. Big buttons. Nobody ever uses big buttons because normally you have them right up here if you need them right there. Dashboard, if you wanted to have a dashboard to see what's going on here. People that have bad eyesight, I think, use this one, but I don't know anybody else. Level 2 data right here on the bottom if you needed it. Live news. All the news coming out for this live would pop up right here for the play. All this is free. You have drawings. You have something called studies. That's what you call indicators on TD Ameritrade. And you can see add study. And you go to all studies, and it goes by letter. Like A through A, A through C, C through C. All these indicators plus more. Product depth. All types of crazy stuff. The tools. You can watch CNBC while you do it. You have a whole educational center and a learning center all here. I mean, you have a bunch of stuff. And it just takes a little bit of time to load since I'm on the simulated trading, not the real trading account. Help if you needed help. System. Disclosures. All types of stuff. It even goes, look at your memory. You know, collect garbage. So you can do a whole bunch of stuff. And if you need to contact them, you can contact them through everything. You can see live option flow data. This is all stuff that Robinhood will charge you for if they, you know, if you want to see it, or they don't even have access to it. So Robinhood doesn't have this data available for you guys. But man, oh man, oh man, like it's worth moving up to better exchanges, both for stocks and when it comes to crypto as well. On the X side of this one. I mean, there's just so much stuff to do. Yeah, you can even trade Forex on there if you wanted to. But most of you guys probably don't want to trade Forex, especially since we have crypto, which is much better than Forex in my opinion. Because Forex, you have to take out some massive leverage because you're just trading like fractions of pennies, basically. Let's see. Hey Ryan, good luck on your meme play, my man. Wish me luck, folks. Mike, what do you think about SpaceX launch in March of Doge? What will do for Dogecoin? I think it'll be a good catalyst. I want to see how it performs. You know, I'm going to go in with low expectations, but if it does well, I'm going to be pretty happy. The good thing for me right now, as far as Doge is concerned, is I'm just holding my Doge. So, you know, until something really crazy happens, I'm just holding it. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm excited for it, but I have no idea if it's gonna actually lead to anything good, or you know, like very good. I don't think it's gonna be bad for it though. Hey Ninja, how's my weekend looking? Oh, how is the weekend look? Sorry. It should be looking fine for now. I'm hoping that, well, I'm trying to see if we're gonna fall down today, later on today for this day candle and tomorrow's day candle, and then Saturday and Sunday we can start to recover a little bit and hopefully try to make it some type of breakout. But we could always just have a pretty bad weekend as well as we try to pop. We could either hit down to 54,000 or even down to like 51,000, maybe 50,500 levels. So we'll have to see how good that week is. Hey Ninja, do you see Bitcoin hitting 100K in the next 40 days? I mean, it definitely can. I'd be happy with something more like 75, 85K personally. But yes, I can definitely see that happening here. Remember what we talked about yesterday? Let me pull up the daily candle. Let me get rid of all these fib lines very fast. So what would happen right here? Actually, yeah, let me just go here. You could definitely see crypto doing a little bit of waving over the next few days, possibly coming back down to a longer thing, bouncing off of support somewhere, starting to boom up there, starting to do some waves and then go boom. Now I've kind of just made this very longer than it should be. All this stuff could happen in a very shorter time frame, but oops, that would be what we're looking at the moment. That's what would need to happen in order to get those all-time highs. I know a lot of you guys follow that Plan B guy. And he's still banking on like 98,000 by the end of the month or something like that. So we'll see. Let's hope for it. We can always stop at 54,000 and start to bounce. And then instead of going all the way back down to 50,000, all the way back down to the trend line, we could always, here, hold on. There you go. Put on a candle here. We could always just come down here. Wave around, breakout, boom, like that. We could always do that as well. And again, I can shorten that time frame even more. But remember, the next support level we really have is down at 54,000. So that doesn't mean we're going to come down here to 50,000 or whatnot. This is our next level of Fibonacci. This is our next retracement level. Looks good so far, but you just gotta be, you know, patient and wait this sucker out at the moment. Definitely possible, but I'm more in the realm of like 75 to $85,000 range. Although I bet there's a lot of YouTubers saying that right now. There we are. Hey, Quinn, happy to see you back, man. Hey, Ryan, Shang-Chi, it's awesome, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it then. I was gonna watch it, but then I realized I streamed in like 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, let me take Loki out to use the bathroom very quick, then he'll be good to go. Loki's underneath the desk, just passed out from playing all day, like here. Put it full screen over here. See, this was Loki playing outside today. My dog's a little white one, but he was having some fun. Yeah, he was having a good time. A bigger dog ran up on him and he peed himself. It was, I just started cracking up. Felt bad for the little guy. Hey, Elmer, happy to see you back, my man. Hey, Ken, when in doubt, zoom out, gonna be all right. Oh yeah, we're still in a nice uptrend overall. And remember, guys, I should always stress this a little bit. Remember back in September, within a 2-week period back in September, Bitcoin went down 25%. And now we're back up, you know, and then we hit $69,000. So I'm not too concerned about where we're at right now. And we do have a pretty healthy trend line supporting us at this time as well. Hey, Ken, KuCoin versus Bitget. They're both good. I'd say I'd recommend trying both of them. See which one you prefer. You don't have to choose one exchange or the other. I like Bitget more, but that's just me. You may like KuCoin more. KuCoin is a very good website as well. They're both very, very good. So when I say something both good, you can definitely just try both of them out and see how they perform for you. Does TD have wallets? No, it's just for stocks and options. For those of you guys that trade options and stocks with me, that's the platform I use. TD Ameritrade has no crypto whatsoever. Hopefully one day it will. If it did, oh my gosh, it would be a beast of an exchange. I mean, like, their profits are probably quadruple or something crazy like that. Hey, little Cole, evening. I just noticed that Bitcoin flash dipped down to 8,200 on October 21st. I think some people got lucky there. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't even see that. I wonder if that happened on a random exchange and people got some really crazy limit orders. That would have been a crazy thing to see right there. They want to be the Amazon of the metaverse. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, Jack. I'll look at them and I'll see if they have a team that's actively working on something like that. Hey, Mo for Humanity. Oh, no worries, guys. And remember, I found it. Remember, over the last few days, guys, I've been talking about finding a coin where we start at the beginning, or I start at the beginning before it's even available to anybody else, like where you do like the pre-sale stuff. I found a coin by going through social media on Twitter and looking around on Reddit, and I found a coin I'm thinking about getting into. Again, not much money at all. It's going to be like one of those swapper things. But I found a coin at the base level. I'm probably going to YOLO some money into it. Again, YOLO, I'm willing to lose all of this investment. If you guys are going to hop into it, you guys have to be willing to risk the entire investment as well, because I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I really don't. Again, buying at the very beginning of a project is the most high-risk thing you can do, but it produces the highest returns in the future. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you do this with me, like, please just be so careful. Don't put your mortgage down on it. Don't do anything crazy. I'm just popping like maybe a couple $100 max onto it to see where it goes. Maybe $1,000 if I'm just like really excited and I make a good trade and I'm like, you know what, I got $1,000 to throw at this. Something like that, okay? Do not like go heavy on this. It's something that with a really cheesy name. Their goal is to become a meme coin, and that's one of the reasons I'm trying them out. Their goal is just to become a meme coin, and I've never bought a meme coin at the beginning before. So this is the only reason I'm doing it. What is their name? Oh my god, I don't even see. Meta Universe. See that's kind of a weird name already, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. that's what I'm going to try to try to buy up here pre-sale. I'll find it later on in the stream, and I'll just probably share their Discord because I feel like that's the best way to do it. I found their Discord. I was like the first person on their Discord, if not second, and now they have like maybe 100 people in here. Let's see, more. No, sorry, more like 40, 50 people. And so I'll share that with you a little bit later. But I want to see how it works out. And again, this is the most high risk play I'm ever gonna do, and that's why I'm not putting much money in here. But we've been talking about this for a while, and I've been trying to find something like, hey, let's buy something at the very beginning to see how it works out. And I don't own this. I don't own this at all. And so we're just gonna see how it performs. I'm gonna be holding it for at least a year, guys. So don't assume I'm just gonna like buy it pre-sale, I think it is, or something like that, then sell it when it comes to open market. I'm not doing that. I'm waiting a bit, unless it goes to like 10,000% up in the first like week or something, like, or like in the first like few months. Then I might sell it at 10,000% up or something crazy like that. You know, especially if we have altcoin season, I might sell it during altcoin season if it goes parabolic. I want to like make that clear though. But I've never done something like this before, so I want to make sure like I'm not making it sound like people should be investing a lot of money into this, if that makes sense. Let's see, who's the other dog in the video? Oh, I don't know. It was some nice girl's dog. We were talking for a little bit of time, and she just her dog it's a guy, her dog's a boy, and they were just having a fun time. So we were just watching them kind of chill out. Loki needs a little play pal for like to pass out. Hey Monica, BitGit is working on staking BGB for 40% annual return. I'm excited to see if they're going to be able to do that. You know, I only own a few thousand, I think like a couple thousand BGB at the moment here. And so I'm going to see if I can. Most of my money on BitGit right now is just cash. I've been doing a little bit of leverage trading on it. I made some profits here, but let's see, how do I do this? There's spot account, assets. Oh God, I need to use this more. Oh no, this is, oh, I'm on the, sorry, all of this information changes based on the tab you're on. So like if I go here, you're gonna see this is a little bit different. See, it's all different. And I'm used to going here to assets. There we go. I only have like 2,457 and like 0.9 here. I'm gonna be buying some more here. I've just been very cheap about buying BGB because you see how if I go right here, you see how it does these little swings. I like to buy on a lot of the red days and not so much the green days because I know I'll save like 2% if I buy down here versus, you know, buying up here. But I'll buy some. I'll probably buy quite a bit like here. Oh, Jesus. Oh snap. Okay, hold on. Fine, I'll buy $106 worth right now. 0.06. Let's just go 7 so I can actually just make sure I buy it. Order succeeded. There we go. So I need to start buying some more of that though, just in case it goes high, only because it's a very low market cap and I like the exchange. And since I like the exchange, I believe they're going to do well in the future. Hey Elmer, hey, I heard some crazy fill orders going through Kraken like 10,000 I heard. Oh my gosh, that'd have been freaking insane. Let's see. Did I see Algo last night? Huge flash pump. What are your thoughts on that? I wouldn't be trading it right now. I would have tried to sell on that flash pump that I saw. That's what I would have tried to do with my algo. I missed it, so I'm just going to continue to hold on to it. But it was a pretty interesting site. I mean, if anything, you can try to day trade and play around with it a little bit, but I wouldn't put much money behind that one at the moment. Just because, I mean, that was a crazy pump right there. You normally don't see that price action. Algo had a big announcement in Asia with some partnership, but didn't hold that high price. I wonder if somebody knew about that beforehand and then pumped it up at that exact moment just because they knew what was going to happen. And then, you know, retail traders bought in and tried to pump it up even more. And then they ended up selling off for a massive profit. Hey, Monica, BitGit does well financially. Will it benefit the price of BGB? Yeah. Yep. Like, think about KuCoin and BNB. BNB used to be real cheap. Like, let's go back over here. Crypto. Right now it's at $536, but you know, just a few years ago, was all the way down here at $6, right? And if you go all the way back to when it was first opened, way back here, it was down at about $1.62, $1.5. So, and I don't know what the market cap was that for back in the day. So let me go BNB. I wonder if there's a market cap coin here. Market cap. Here, hold on. I'm gonna put Bitcoin back up here. I can go over here to this. I don't need Coinbase status up anymore. And I can go BNB. Wow, down 8% today though. Market cap, there you go. All back in the day, it was all the way back down here at like $10 million market cap. Pretty darn cheap, very cheap. Even over here, 155. And right now, the BitGet token, BGB token, it's only at $33 million market cap. So that's why I'm loading some up here. So if I hold it long enough, I think it'll have some great returns. And I don't think it's going to take this long for it to go up to like these somewhat of a high level. Only because remember, back in 2017, it was still hard to kind of buy crypto. 2019, it was still, the markets are still pretty hard to trade in here. Now there's a lot more exchanges. It's a lot easier to trade crypto. And so because of that, I think it's going to be much easier once it gets going to help it out. And I'm asking the guy, there's a guy I talked to from BitGet. I left him a message, but they're at a different time zone than me. I asked him if there a question if there was any benefit to holding a larger amount, if they will give me a bonus or anything like that. So if they give me a bonus, I'll probably put down about $1,000 at least into that coin to see what happens in the future. Because if it just goes up 1,000%, I'll be pretty darn happy with $1,000, 1,000% returns. Let's see. Hey, Benny Crypto. All the greedy people will be hoping for kicking my dog. 55K. Let's see. To fight to buy it. Oh, sorry, dog. Oh, my bad, dog. Oops. And cry when it hits 85K this month. Plan B has not been wrong yet. Yeah, I know a lot of people are betting on Plan B to make them some money. So I am hoping they're right. I can see that we, for Plan B's prediction to come right, we definitely do want to hit on this like $55,000 level, then bounce off pretty rapidly. Because here, guys, I'll show you the exact tweet here. He's been right. He's been right quite a bit. So here you go. And let's go to Plan B. You search up Plan B on Google and something completely different pops up. There we go. I'm selling limited internet connection. Let's see. No scammers. Yeah. Yeah, 98K November prediction. Oh, he's just clarifying something up here. There you go. He put this out a couple days ago as Bitcoin's dropping. 98K November prediction and 135K December prediction still in play. This is what he's betting on right here. So you can see right here, and see he's rooting for it to go up. Although his floor is it's not bad. Okay. So, but yeah, he's rooting for us to hit 98,000, or his prediction is 98,000 before the end of the month here for November. I'm hoping he's right here. I really am hoping he's right. Hey Monica, for long-time holders like us, it'll be nice to stake for years. Oh my gosh, if they have a really good staking, not platform, program, excuse me, I'd probably put like $2,000 on BGB and stake it for like 5 years and just see what happens with it. Especially with those returns, it'd be absolutely insane. Let's see. Hey, Lowell Scratcher. Do I believe Dogecoin can go under 10 cents if Bitcoin drops under 50 cents? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Hey, Jack. Audius had a similar pump as Algo at the same time. Oh, that's pretty interesting right there. Hey, LeGrass, so you like Crosswalk? I'll have to take a little bit of a look at it. Definitely could be an interesting play here, especially if it's a low market cap. I like to put some money into low market cap plays. Hey, Mr. Kelly, what do I think about VGX regarding supply and possible future pricing? I hold quite a bit of VGX. I've been buying it for a while now, probably just like $600 worth about. I like it because Voyager gives me interest on the coin itself, like just for holding it. I don't have any staked, but I do like the fact that they just give me interest for holding it, and they increase my interest on my actual cash account as well there. And you were talking about, so I make sure, future pricing. I think it'll continue to go up as Voyager gets better and better. I just need Voyager, you know, I mean, I'm not adding more into my VGX position right now, but I need Voyager to stop crashing during moments of high volatility. They've been pretty notorious for that over the past, like this year, and it's really been ticking me off. They really need to focus some of their time and money on getting some better, more efficient servers, because I've just seen too many times where the market's dipping or the market's going crazy, and I'm on Voyager and it's just not working, and it's saying, sorry, we're down for maintenance because, you know, we're having issues with our servers. And then you see mass panic as people can't sell out of their like, you know, they can't sell their crypto, and it just leads to complete chaos. And that's the one thing I wish they would fix up, because that does hurt not necessarily the price of the coin, but the let's see how to say this. People are less likely to buy their coin if they keep on hearing so many bad things about their exchange. If that makes sense right there. Hey, Lois Kutcher. No, I'm not investing in any NFT games, no. Hey, DD, what is your option schedule videos? So I'll have probably an options video out Saturday or so. I have to do some more research on it. I've been looking at the market, and the market hasn't really looked too good for me to buy any options. The only one we've talked about over the last few days that I've kind of like given the green light to, besides a few puts for a couple other people, is the Apple breakout that happened this week. That's the only thing I've actually been excited about as far as breakouts. I'll look for some more plays, but the majority of the time when I do options, I'm pretty darn picky about what I like to choose. I know, like over the past few weeks, I've been looking for stuff outside of my normal area, but for the most part, I like large, mega cap stocks with cheap calls that have usually somewhat good news, and they're usually in the news quite a bit, and they have a pretty good delta, and they have a pretty good liquidity in the market as far as their options are concerned. Hey Mo, all the metaverse coins are still holding on tight. Some are up by 20 to 40% today. Sandbox Man, etc. Do you think metaverse is the future? I don't think it's necessarily the future, but I do think it's a sound investment. I think it's a sound investment if you wanted to put some money in there. Hey Outlook Insider, good afternoon, my man. Good afternoon. And hey Rodriguez, hey Mike, what do you think about XYO? I know people have been talking about this one for a while. I have no idea what it's been up to actually over the last couple of days. XYO. Wow, look at that drop. You know, I'd probably look to buy this if it comes back down to the 50-day moving average. That could be a nice little pop. But I remember telling you guys if it falls down below the 20, you'd probably want to sell this sucker here, because it didn't even bounce. It just came down, but that was only because of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin was doing okay, this would have had a nice bounce and probably came back up here to 7 cents, but it didn't because Bitcoin was not having a good day. Yeah, right now I probably wouldn't be in it. I'd be waiting a little bit longer to see if this can come back down to the 50-day moving average. Then only then would I would start taking a small position. I'm not, but that's what I would have to see here, because this thing came up, and I mean, here, since the breakout, get out of the magnet here. It came up 176%. Since then, it's come down about 43%. So it's definitely been taking a beating here. I would only look to buy it probably on the 50-day moving average, and then maybe it can start doing a little bit of a pattern for another breakout here in a few weeks or so. But right now, I'm not all too interested in it. I'd be more interested in whatever pattern this makes in the next few weeks, buying on that breakout. And Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a snag right here as well. So let's hope Bitcoin can hold on here, guys. And again, the next Fibonacci levels are down here at 54,290-ish and 53,917. So around 54,000 here. If we can just stop right here, I'll be very happy. I have some limit orders for crypto at these levels, so I'm hoping they'll, if we do drop down, I'll do well, most of them will probably trigger at that point. But, you know, I've been accumulating some up here. Up here, I told you guys I've been buying some small positions all throughout this time. So we'll see how those work out too. There we go. So I look at the 50 and the 100 MAs on my trades. What else confirms your trades indicators? So I use the Fibonacci levels sometimes. I'll use the pitchforks every now and again. I'll use the oscillators down below. I'll use the MACD, RSI, some indicators as well. And then I'll also be using quite a few trend lines to see if we're looking for a bounce or a hold. I usually like to buy only on breakouts though, when as far as it comes to swing trading. But anything else, you know, you can definitely trade, you know, off of bounces and things of that nature. Yeah, man, here comes the bears. I know, right? You are seeing some shorting coming on at the moment. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Okay. He had a piece of raw meat. I gave him these little raw meat bones, and he ate one, and now he's just passed out. Like Loki is passed out at the moment. All right, there we go. It's just not here. Hello, Scratcher. I wish the exchange have options to put password and do KYC pictures to withdraw your coin. The hackers wouldn't be able to draw your coin with all the extra security. Oh yeah. I mean, for BitGet, in order for that to happen for me, they need a few different codes, like two-factor authentication. I think they need to text me as well. But my email is very secure. I change my email password like monthly, so I'm not too concerned about hackers and stuff like that. But I know, again, I recommend you every app that you guys have. I recommend you guys trade that password monthly. I know it sounds really suckish, but I recommend it. I really do recommend it. Hey John, Anchor's fine. I wouldn't be looking to buy it at the moment, but it does look fine for a good long-term hold if you ask me. Let's see. Hey Heaton, are you finally back? Yeah. Oh, mom, okay. Yeah, hey Heaton, I picked my mom up from dialysis, and her and my sister are actually currently downstairs in my movie room, and they're watching that. What was that movie? Somebody said, I think Ryan said it was a really good movie. Only guys are willing to yellow on that coin. Hey Matthew, happy to see you back as well. So I'm going through some comments. Looks like I missed some. Shang-Chi. Yeah, so my mom and sister are watching Shang-Chi. I have to work right now, like I always do. But you know, I just bought that TV a few months ago at the Memorial Day sale. I got the TV for like $3,500 for like 25% off or something like that. The OLED TV, and I got that whole surround sound, the Dolby Atmos setup, and so they're enjoying the movie in there. And I turned up the volume like really high so they can hear all the boom stuff that goes on in the movie. So they're enjoying it a lot. They don't. Well, they come over every now and again, but they don't use it to watch TV and stuff like that. Normally, if my mom's here and she's looking in the movie room, she's normally watching America's Test Kitchen, which I like, but I miss the old guy with the glasses. He has like that new show called Milk's Room. But yeah, so they're doing fine. They're doing really nice, and Loki's doing fine as well. He's down here sleeping, right there. Well, not sleeping. He's looking at the camera. He had a fun day at the dog park here. We stayed for 2 hours before it started to pour rain, and then he had to go, and he was really sad about it. Hello, Grosso Shang-Chi. Oh yeah, I've never watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it later on tonight. Let's see. Hey, little Cole, how do you feel about AVAX? I think it's fine. I mean, here, let me take a quick peek at it. See, this one's still doing fine. You know, personally, I'd probably be hopping out of it unless it has like on a good day today, because what I'm looking at is I'm watching this 20-day moving average approach. So I think it still has a chance of going up even higher. But I want to see how it reacts to that 20-day moving average, if it's going to pop up above it, or if it's going to crash down below it and start heading back down here to that $79, $80 level, which would be like a 20% loss if it did that from here, at least from here. So I think it's still okay. Looks fine. I like this upward momentum. I want to see if it's going to be able to bounce above that 20-day moving average. I'm just hoping that a Bitcoin drop doesn't time itself with when this is at the 20-day moving average. That's what concerns me about this one. That's what concerns me. Until I see a big drop happening here at the same time as Bitcoin, when it's actually at the 20-day moving average, I'm okay with this play for now. And now you're seeing Bitcoin go negative for the day, guys. Let's see. Hey, Metro PCS T-Mobile. I got the same one from Costco. Oh, what did you get from Costco? Hey, Ryan, rain in Washington, shocker. I know, it's pouring down right here, like just absolutely pouring. And check out CKB again. I can check it out for just a second here. I doubt much has changed on it, though. Looks pretty much the same as Bitcoin. It's still down below. I remember yesterday was breaking down below the 20. That's usually a clear sign to sell right there. I'm looking for this to probably try to either hit the 50-day moving average or hit this trend line right here. Hopefully it doesn't come all the way back down here to like, 0.014, excuse me, cents. That wouldn't be too good of a thing, but the ultimate trend line down here is way, way down here. At the moment, though, as far as your support, the 50 is the first level. Then you have this trend line right here at about 2 cents or so, and then it starts to break down below, to the 200 and so. So I'd be careful with this one. It definitely looks like it wants to come down here today, especially since Bitcoin's looking to dip potentially. So I'd be careful of CKB. It still looks like it wants to come down here, especially as it breaks down below the 20-day moving average. Yeah, all I hear is Chinese. Hey, Metro. Mana is an okay coin to be holding for the long term. I think you're going to be fine with it. Preferably, I like to buy the coins, again, that have a very low market cap, and especially like if you can find a new metaverse coin that's newer with a lower market cap, that's going to be a better long-term investment than Mana. Does that make sense? That's how I view it, at least. You can put some money into Mana. You can definitely do that. But I think you're going to be much better if you can find some of those lower market cap coins. The only problem is with those lower market cap coins, sometimes you're stuck with going through a swap account. Like you can't just buy them on KuCoin or BitGet or something like that, or Femex or Binance. You're stuck buying them off of a swapper account. You have to swap Ethereum or Bitcoin or something for them. And that's where the pain in the neck comes from when you're trying to buy those coins. Hey Jack, I'm on TradingView. How do I get those lines? I can't find those moving averages at lines for my TradingView. So you're probably talking, these moving averages here. This one, this one, and this one. So in order to put a moving average on here, let me take a quick peek as we're watching Bitcoin go down here. So let me just take off the lines for now. Okay. I'll hide the lines I already have. You see this little F button right here, FX, it says indicators and strategies. You're going to tap on that once. You're going to do search. You're going to type in MA. You're going to see moving average. Put a little star next to it. Hit it once, hit it twice, hit it 3 times. Okay. And what you're going to see is you're going to see 3 MAs right here. You're going to see 3 lines. They're all the exact same thing for now. You have to adjust them. You're going to go to on the first one, you're going to hit settings. You can change the color to whatever you want to. I have my, I put green for my first one and I make that the 20. Okay. You want to make sure it says same as chart. You're going to hit OK. If you like the thin lines, you can do the thin lines. I like the thicker lines personally. So I do thickness here, here, here. You see how the line is thicker right here? Look at that line. Like that. So you can change thickness. Most people like the thicker lines. I do either the 3 or 2. I prefer 3, 4 if I'm having a hard time seeing because sometimes I just start the computer too long. So let's just do 3 here. Hit OK. You do the next one. Settings. Change this color to blue. It's already blue, so I don't have to do anything. Again, to the number 3 right here. Inputs. The first one was 20. This one has to be 50. Okay. You see how I just went to 50 like that. You do it for the third one. You can set this one to 200. Same as chart again. Style yellow. You can do light yellow, dark yellow, whatever it need to be. And you do again the third one. And there you go. And that's how you do it right there. Now you don't have to use these exact numbers, but that's what I use. If you want any more numbers, you could ask people in the chat room. Some people use different numbers there. Or what you could do is you can go on Investopedia and they have a bunch of different combinations of moving averages for you to check out. I usually prefer the 20, the 50, and the 200. Those are pretty traditional ones, but there are like so many more. And if you're looking to day trade, you can definitely use a few different ones, even the 13 moving average. All right, here. But that's how you put those moving averages on. There you go. And let's hope whales don't bring us down another level, because like, youch, that would not be fun. But we have a little bit of air. We do have a floor right here. Let me do a horizontal ray. There you go. Let me see if I can make this, what's it called that people always remember, white. 4 pixel, there you go. So we do have a little bit of support here. That's what I've been looking at the moment. Also, when banks get involved with crypto, they're probably going to use Stellar. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when banks get involved in crypto, they're probably just going to make their own coins. They see how much money's been making, that people have been making after just making their own coins. And what they'll do is they'll make their own coin and they'll sell it to their own customers because they already have millions of emails banked up to say, hey, buy this new product. It only has a small fee, right? And they'll make money off of those fees, quite a bit. Let's see, what do I think? If Stellar moved up? Oh, it's just bouncing off of here. It just had a little bit more volume, and what you saw is it actually had a breakout, and on that breakout is why people are buying it off this weird little time. I'd be careful though, because since Bitcoin's heading down here, it could easily just pull Stellar down pretty darn fast. So just be careful watching it. Hey, Ahmed, bye 57,000. I know we're back down to $56,000, guys. It's, I mean, at least we're that much closer to $55,000, $54,000, $53,000. So people can start buying finally, and we can get this dip over with. Because you can tell there's tons of crazy people that, well, not crazy people, but a lot of people that are freaking going wild over this dip. Let's see. Hey, Chef, hope you're doing well, my man. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Hey, Jack, what about those lines you have for CKB? What lines? You mean trend lines? If you need to learn how to use trend lines, I would go up to YouTube, search how to draw trend lines. They're very, very basic, very, very easy. The video should only take you about like 2 minutes to understand. You're just plotting points from trough to trough or peak to peak, and you're just drawing those lines, connecting them, and you're extending them past the actual points of contact, and then you're using those lines as support levels where the price has a good opportunity to bounce off of it. But normally when you draw those trend lines, if the price goes down below that price and it crosses over that line, that's usually a bearish signal, which means you should most likely sell your position. Hey, Chef, hope all is well. Could you share your thoughts on Amazon? Do you think it could go up tomorrow? Yeah, let me take a quick peek at Amazon here. There you go. So, I mean, yeah, it could definitely do that. Amazon had this weird little breakout here. You see from here, there. Had this little fake out, and then it kind of ripped up afterwards. So now you have to kind of look at it like that, which is just doesn't look right. Like, yeah, it just doesn't feel right, does it? You know, it could definitely go up tomorrow. Yes, it could. I'd be very cautious about buying it though, because the overall market's a little iffy. It still looks okay, but you see it's running into resistance right here, and it's also going to run into resistance here in the next couple of days. And either one of those could cause the price to come back down. Either one of those can cause the price to come back down. So you could be hoping for another big, another big boom like this. Which, so far, you can see how it's curling up like that. It looks pretty nice. But at the same time, it is running into some resistance, so just be careful of it. But, if you want to do a little bit of a YOLO call, you definitely could do that. My only problem with YOLO calls on Amazon is they're so freaking expensive. But yes, it definitely can come up the next few days. You just want to watch to see how it hits these two levels of resistance going forward. There we go. Getting closer and closer. Yeah, we're down over $10,000. Oh, hey, boy. We're down about $10,000 since we hit the all-time highs. Let's see. 600-year lunar eclipse tonight, lasting 6 hours. I wish it wasn't pouring down rain over here. I'll have to check it out on YouTube. I love looking at eclipses. I actually have a telescope back from one my mom bought me when I was a kid upstairs still, and I still use it every now and again. I just live in the woods a little bit. See, hey, Ninja, bulls actually in hibernation? Probably. I mean, so the consensus is among most people is, we're probably going to come down to like $53,000, $54,000, somewhere around that level. So why spend your money at $56,000? Why not buy a little bit lower? That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm not really spending too much. I've been accumulating some smaller positions over time, just in case for whatever reason we have a sudden bounce and then, we end up going sky high afterwards. But that's just more of an insurance policy in case we don't go down as much as I think we will, right? So, just being patient and waiting this out. I really does hope it come back. Really do hope it comes back down to $54,000, probably $54,000 to that Fibonacci level. Then we can start moving back up. But again, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Hey Jack, no, the moving averages you had, they're much different numbers because they were much lower. They're all 20, 50. They're all the same number. Like 20 moving average, 50 moving average, and 200 moving average. They're all the same thing. Let's see. Hey Brandon, thanks. I appreciate it, my man. Hey LaGrasso, Mike, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about moon cycles and how we have a full moon coming up tonight or tomorrow. You know, people have said that a few times. I've noticed they've been wrong as well, so I don't put much stock in the moon cycles with moving with Bitcoin. But I mean, oh, I forget. There's like freaking movie going on in the other room. I keep on hearing like biting sounds. You could definitely. I don't know. I just never got into it. I don't know why. I've never really put much faith in the moon cycles when it comes to Bitcoin. Maybe it's just my over whatever. My over whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Hey Chef, thanks a lot though. I'll play it safe and get out in the morning probably. Yeah, I mean you could just make sure in the morning you're just actively watching the market, seeing how everything is going, because it is going to be running into those resistance points. Hopefully, what you're going to see tomorrow is it actually gaps up, and at least if it gaps up in the morning, you can start to sell off at that gap up point before it potentially dips back down as it hits that resistance. Because if they're in pre-market, it may hit that line in pre-market, and that's where it's going to cause some problems. See. Hey Andrew. Also, people thinking 53, they're going to start bringing it up before the hand market makers. Oh yeah, it'll be interesting to see like that because so think about this, guys. What he's talking about is, or at least I think he's talking about. If a lot of people think the price is going to go all the way down to 53,000, you might see some more people be buying up at like $53,500 or 53,500-ish levels, just because they want to make sure that they actually buy in at that lower price before it potentially just like has maybe a small dip and boom. So you know, I might not actually hit the fib level, but it might just come down close enough and then start taking off. Let's see, hey Heaton, ooh yeah, $69,000. Oh, excuse me, $12,330 down since the all-time high. Oh my gosh. Hey Milton, yeah, if you feel like you need to sell, don't worry about it. You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it whatsoever. You know, just take your time, figure out what you need to do better next time for your trade, and then, you know, make another trade when you feel more comfortable with it. Let's see. Hello, Scripture. Elon Musk selling Tesla stock today? Oh, there's nothing wrong with Elon Musk selling his Tesla. He's perfectly fine to do that. He's just like every other CEO that's in the market. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with selling your stock off right there. And I think Tesla's going to be just fine ahead. Hey, Monica, I sold my Apple policy at the top and bought some puts at the top. How much pullback is possible for Apple tomorrow? Let's take a quick peek here as we're seeing Bitcoin take a little bit of a bounce here. Well, let me see. Well, it broke above, it did break out today above the this resistance up here. So it might come up to 161 before ultimately coming back down. So what you'd be betting on tomorrow is that the SPY is going to be breaking down here and not being able to break out. If it doesn't break out, it'll come back down here to the 20, and that would pull back Apple just out of a little bit of fear from the SPY candle here. You see it's close to all-time highs again. You'd be hoping that it doesn't break all-time highs and it comes back down, because right now Apple just broke out above that resistance right here. So it might have enough grind to push it up towards 161 or 162. So I'd be careful with it. Observe it to see what happens in the morning. Let me see if I can find out what happened during after hours market. Came down a little bit, which is nice to see right here. So you're going to be hoping that comes back down below this. And I would say you might have a price target of somewhere around here of like 156-ish, 155. And that'd be a short-term play for those Apple puts. And again, unless the SPY brings it down even more, but I'd be cautious here because it did just break out yesterday, or excuse me, earlier today. Hey, Heaton. Oh, no worries. You didn't. A Heaton. When I see your name, I usually say A Heaton because that's the name. But I know I know I can say Heaton. But when I say A Heaton, it reminds me of that movie. What's the movie called? The King's Speech. When he's trying to learn how to talk through his study, and he says a Heaton, not a Heaton, but like he uses as is like, you know, that thing you say at the very beginning. And that's what I'm thinking about when I say your name. And well, at least today, I haven't thought about it before since then. But today I'm like, because I saw an ad for, not an ad, but I saw, you know, it online that I could watch The King's Speech sometime. And I like that movie quite a bit, especially the ending musical note. Let's see, there we are. All right. But so far, guys, we're seeing a pretty tough battle here. Like here. So people understand support. We don't want to fall down below this. This is the little support that we have left. If we start falling down below this one, you're going to see everything start turning red over here, everything. But you do see Safe Moon right now. This is a nice little move. Bouncing them just a little bit, but this thing's been coming down pretty hard, more than anything else. So it's due for a little bit more of a pullback than everything else as well. There we go. And then, guys, way down here, we do have the next level of Fibonacci levels right here. We do have another level of Fibs. Let me do one thing here. And let me go here, type in this. Since I suck at spelling Fibonacci, I'm just going to paste it. Fibonacci levels way down here. That way we have a good idea of what's going on. But at the moment, guys, we're holding on to support. We still broke down here, so we're still looking like we want to go down, and that's why I'm waiting to buy at the moment. But what I'll do here is that, and then we'll zoom in and we'll hide all that other stuff right now. Because we need to stay above this line, at least for the short term. Then we might have a chance of actually having a good day and bouncing off a little bit. And you can see a little bit of here. We did have a little bit of a long happen right there, but we're already coming back down. Let's hope we can at least kind of bounce back off from here. And there we go. Hey, Purple, can I check and win? Yeah, I can check win very fast. Careful, this looks like it wants to break down below the 20 and headed to at least 0.006528. So this could come down over the next day or so, about 6-7%. So just be aware of that at the moment. And you are seeing right there you go. Right there is where the trend line is at as well. So it might be worth taking a small position right here as it attempts to hit both this trend line and this 50-day moving average here. Let me see if I can adjust that to be right at the bottom. Yeah, somewhere around here. So that's what you're looking at the moment. It looks like it wants to come down just another 6 or 7%, especially if Bitcoin's coming down as well at the moment. There we go. Okay, guys. Hey, Brandon, have you watched the Peter Schiff, Alex Mashinsky debate on Bitcoin? I have not, but I should look at it. I usually don't listen to politicians talk about crypto too much, but I'll have to see what they say. I usually have little faith in legislators actually understanding what crypto is and how people use it and why we trade it and stuff like that and why we hold on to it. Let's see. And the grass, so there's support around 55K. Well, the Fibonacci levels are right here at 54,315-ish level and 53,902. Oh, excuse me, 54,311-ish, 53,914. That's what we're looking at right now. And you're seeing this little bit of a dip, tapped right on it, got pumped up a little bit. So somebody's trying to bring this sucker down. Somebody's trying to hold it up at the same time. We're going to see who wins this battle, but there's a massive battle happening right now. There we are. Let's see. Hey, guys, do I think PayPal will have a bounce back? Let's see if PayPal is going to have some type of breakout so it can justify the actual buying of it. PayPal's having a bad week. It looks like it's breaking down below the support it had right here. This looks like it would have been a time to buy some puts on it today. It looks like it has support around here at about $171, maybe 184-ish level, perhaps. But right now, I'd say be careful of PayPal. This thing is breaking down below the little bit of support it had, just barely, but it is breaking down here. So I'd be very cautious about buying into that at the moment. I'd be waiting to buy a breakout, and you know, you want to be looking for a bullish pattern before you buy into something like this. And right now, this is a completely bearish pattern at the moment. And PayPal was going up so well too. You even saw the W pattern here. We could have been buying right here, and what happened right as you buy right there? Pop. Right. So it was good for a while, but now it's just kind of being a pain in the butt. Okay. Hold strong, my man. Got to hold strong. The whales are really trying to spring this sucker down. Let's see. Hey, Chef, do you think you should go buy some pizza right now? Oh, you guys think I should go buy some pizza from Domino's or Papa John's or other? You know, believe it or not, I'm more of a Papa Murphy's guy. I like the take and bake. I like the take and bake way to do things, but I think Domino's is fine. I mean, I usually just have Papa Murphy's. It's a weird thing. But yeah, pizza sounds pretty good, especially since it looks like it's gonna be a pretty long night, especially if we end up falling down below the support. And you already saw we popped down below it, so it's going to be much easier to break down below the support next time we come down here. Let's see. Hey, Chef, Panera. Oh, Panera. Oh, yes, Panera. Yeah, Panera's far. I like Panera though. They give me a lot of free stuff. I don't even know if we have why we hold on to it. We hold on to it because we think it's going to make more money down the line, and we can see it being used like in real life way into the future. Like, this is going to be, it's more about the blockchain than about the crypto, but the crypto is a really good piece of that blockchain. Hey, I hope you're well, my man. Do you have a course on T? I've learned a lot from you and would like to learn all I can. I don't have a course, but what I'm looking to do here is I'm going to look to start, I'm going to try to start doing some small tutorials about some basic technical stuff, like how to use the Fibonacci levels and stuff like that. My only thing is I've just been so freaking busy lately, and I just have not had the time. I've been trying to do tutorial videos like for months now, and with taking care of my mom and sister and helping my grandparents out a lot and doing all this YouTube stuff here, as well as my own trading for my own living, right? I've just been kind of so slammed for time. I'm going to try to start doing these smaller tutorial videos and see how they work out. And it'll go into my overall plan of making a website going forward, because that's what I'm trying to do here is make a website. But man, oh man, is it a pain in the butt? Let's see, or you know, because I gotta put all this stuff into the website. That's the more the pain in the butt, not building it out though. Let's see. Hey, LaBuff, it's looking okay at the moment. We're trying to hold on to support level, but overall Bitcoin still looks like it wants to come down. So I'm holding off before buying anything here, but. We'll see. You can see how it kind of broke down below that support level for just a fraction of a second before getting pumped up here. I'm waiting to see if we're actually going to come back up or if this is like a decent bottom. Short-term bottom. Hey, Jonathan. Gala. I'd be careful with it. Let me just check on the 5. Just trying to do a little bit of a curl here. Is there any support you have at the moment? Maybe this 200 moving average on the 50-minute chart could be a decent level of support here. I'm not in Gala, but at least you have an opportunity to see a breakout happen right here. So if you're lucky to be able to curl out, and then this point right here, that's where you could feel more confident about jumping into this position at the moment, or just continuing on to hold on to what you've been holding on for a while here. And that's what you'd be looking at. Because if you're able to break out here, you're going to have like what, 3 levels of resistance, 25 cents is about, all the way up here at 27.279, and then another one all the way up here about 2.2852, which is like the all-time high here. That's what you'd be looking for. But I'm not in Gala at the moment. Cowboy Papa Murphy's. I haven't had a cowboy pizza in a while. I usually get the I don't know. I get a few different types of pizzas. I guess I get the stuffed something. I forget what it was. The Chicago pizza or something like that. And then I also like to get the gourmet vegetarian. That one's a good one as well. Let's see. Hey Sean, I'm a web programmer. Yeah, there's a lot of smart guys in this chat room, which I'm always so interested in that, because me over here, I'm about to build a website and I'm just like, it sucks. Man, hey CP Trading, happy to see you back, my man. Looks like Litecoin is about to break that 200 again, debating if I should take my losses and try to trade it or something else. Let's see. You can definitely move on if you want to. Just make sure that when you eventually try to put that money back down, if Bitcoin does end up taking a little bit more of a dip, at least you're going to be able to buy some more coins at a cheaper price for sure. Especially if Bitcoin breaks down below the support right here. Hey, Lissandra, a whale went on cheap today. There you go. If you want to follow that whale, you can definitely chase that whale right there. Usually whales have a good idea of what's going on in the markets. I was almost mining gal. I found out a few months ago when it was only a few cents and they were selling nodes for $5,000. You only had to run about 6 hours a day, but that shortly after, let's see. So you had to put that plan on, but I was mining that, man, that would have paid off so well. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, life happens, so I'm sorry about your loss, my man. Life does happen a lot, so I definitely feel that. All right, guys. We're trying to hold the support so freaking well, and it's just becoming a little bit more of a pain. Let me take a sip. Dog's still passed out here. Alright. Hey, no worries, Lissandra. Happy to help you out. I'm going to change my camera angle because I want to be relaxed as I sit down here. Or that'll do. That'll do. All right. So this is what we're looking at the moment, guys. We're trying so hard to hold up here. It's just Bitcoin just looks so freaking heavy. It looks like it wants to come down. At least we can try to have a double bottom here and at least try to preserve this a little bit longer here. Even if we're going to be stuck between the Fibonacci and this bottom right here. I'll take that over falling down to $53,000 because at least our altcoins will be spared any blood, so to speak. Hey Jonathan, yeah, if you guys wanted to buy some SHIB right now and follow the whales, you guys could definitely do that if you wanted to. I'm personally not, but usually whales have a good idea of what's going on, and they might just be buying it for a big play in the next few days or so. Might have to wait a little bit of time, but heck, you're still gonna make money off of it. Whales tend to not want to lose money. Hey LaBeouf, everyone here is LaBeouf. Excuse me, LaBeouf. Everyone here is the real smart people. Meanwhile, I'm just a high school student. There's nothing wrong with being a high school student. That's where you want to start learning now, so you can start making some big bucks when you're actually out of high school. Maybe you can start trading on the side while you're in college. Maybe you can drop out of college halfway through because you know how to trade, right? So don't sweat it. Just keep on working at it. Keep on working at it, and you'll be fine down the road. And there we go. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Let's go over to the hour chart. This is what we're looking at on the hour chart. Holding right now. See the support. We have the next level of Fibonacci's at the moment. We're going to try to hold these levels, guys, but let's see. This is what we got coming up next. And then later on, we can try to have a little bit more of a bounce. I would love to see us try to hold here, then try to do a little bit of a swirl, pop like that. That'd be amazing. Now, of course, it's in between the Fibonacci levels, but hey, we don't necessarily have to fall all the way down to the fibs, right? Sometimes you see, let's see if I can find this right here. Is there an example where we don't hit the fibs? No, not really. Oh, man. Yeah, we didn't come all the way to the Fibonacci level right here. It's stuff like that. We can try. And let me just take a quick peek at some of these other coins again. Doge is still at support at the moment. You're seeing Ethereum breaking down a little bit, but trying to get back above the 50. This broke down below its Fibonacci level. This would suggest it wants to come down more, though, which is a pain. Matic is holding on to this trend line from a while back that caused this breakout, which is pretty nice. ADA is breaking down below its Fibonacci level right here. and the 200 moving average, and its support from way back over here, which is a shame. XRP is breaking down at the moment, even though it has a green candle, it's still breaking down here. And the 200 moving average is down as well. You're seeing BitTorrent trying to hold on at the moment. Ethereum Classic broke down. Oh yeah, let's see how that one works out. Ethereum Classic may just be trying to come back down here to $44 or so. I would be fine with that one. XLM breaking down here. Let's see if it'll come back down to 30 cents or so. That'd be a nice buying opportunity. Litecoin's at support on both the 50-day moving average and this upward trend. The one good thing that Litecoin has going for it right now is it just had a golden cross. That's something that I like to see. You know, you see they had a death cross right here, and you see right afterwards plummet right there before moving back up here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a nice breakout way back there too. So that's the good thing for Litecoin at the moment. EOS support, STMX pretty far from support, but that's okay. It's just riding up the 200 daily moving average at the moment. You're seeing Sol trying to get to support, but at least it's getting some help from the 50-day moving average. So you're seeing a lot of stuff breaking down, or at least at support. Phantom is breaking down, but Phantom, of course, has a much different chart than Bitcoin and a lot of the other ones. SHIB right here, looking to bounce off the 50. Hopefully it can. I think most people are going to be betting for SHIB to have somewhat more of a, maybe more of a cup and handle type feel to it, especially if it does break down below the 50 here in the next few days. I'm hoping it'll be able just to bounce off of this, maybe break down below it a little bit, but overall just try to do a little more of a curl. BSV still breaking down. This one doesn't look nice at all, although this chart is all over the place. DOT support. Again, Link is breaking down here as well, even trying to hold above the 200 daily moving average. Had a golden cross as well. I'm hoping this can bounce back up. It seems like everything looks a little bit short-term bad, medium-term looking pretty darn good, but nobody wants to be there for that short-term bad part, right? Of course, the breakdown here. What the heck is that? This one doesn't look too good as well. At least it might have support somewhere down here at $35 or so for Luna. And then yeah, SafeMoon. We talked about that one a little while ago as well. And right now, Bitcoin and STMX are the only things that are red on the day. And you see Bitcoin is now green by just 0.02%. There we go. You see Bitcoin's desperately trying to hold on to the support level at the moment. And right, the price is like $56,926. So yeah, we're a little bit below $57,000 now. See. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Yeah, no worries, LaBeouf. Definitely, guys, take your time to learn. This is still a great time to be learning how to trade crypto or options or stocks or whatever you guys are getting interested in. But I like the fact that trading crypto, the reason I like you guys trading crypto is it's 24/7, and the stock market is such a pain in the butt because in order to do pattern day trading, like you have to trade more than 3 times in a day or, you know, a rolling 5-day period, you have to have $25,000 in your account, which is the biggest pain in the butt in the world. Meanwhile, crypto, you can trade with as much money as you like. You can have as much fun in the crypto markets as you want to. You can gain interest on your position, which the stock market doesn't allow for. So, you know, crypto is a great place, and I think crypto is going to continue to thrive for years to come. And even better, crypto is going to really piss off the banks. So, nothing wrong with that as well. I want to try out the stock market too, but with the outside world having a major effect on it and the market hours being during my school hours, it isn't the smartest decision. Crypto to the moon. Especially if you're younger as well, 24/7, baby, 24/7 in the markets. No holidays, no nothing. Crypto 24/7. It really makes a good time for making a good amount of money. And it allows you to practice at all times through the day. When I was learning how to trade stocks, I had to learn during the market, like open market hours from 6:30 to 8 o'clock while I was on my train ride. And so I'd be able to trade a little bit in the market, but like after work, you know, the market would be closed basically. And so what I have to do is I have to actually go to the simulated trading account, do a replay of the day and see if I could trade some stuff like that. And it was a pain in the butt. So definitely embrace the fact that with crypto, you guys can trade with 24/7 trading. It just makes life so much easier, so much easier. And let's see if Bitcoin's able to break above this 50 and 20 moving averages here on the 5-minute chart. I'll be pretty excited to see what can happen there, guys. Oh, Jesus. I thought somebody fell down, but it was just the bass from my movie room kicking in. Do you use DAO Maker to join IDO, or is it too expensive with guarantee to be selected? I don't use DAO Maker for IDO. I don't use that. Sorry, man. I can't help you out with that one. Too expensive with guarantee to be selected. I would say expensive is relative. If it's too expensive to you, don't do it. Don't like try to pay for something you think is going to cost you too much. Just move on to something else. And there's always going to be something else. There's always going to be something else worth buying. Oh, and guys, here, let me revamp this here. What was it? Oh, watch Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a hit right here, guys, as well. So you guys know how I'm looking for a coin, or I found a coin that I can YOLO on at the very beginning of the process before they IPO. So I found one. I think I have it on Discord here. Here, I found it. You can see it's such a new thing. People are coming in here, I guess, but this is like the most high risk coin that I've ever found. I don't actually know what Dogeconomics is. I don't know what that is actually. But here it is. It's Meta Universe. Oh no! Oh, they actually have a pre-sale tab here. Oh, the pre-sale doesn't start till November 24th, so it's still a while away. So maybe I'll keep you updated on this one. I mean, I'm going to keep you updated, but again, I'm just going to YOLO some money in here, see what happens to it. I want to see what happens when I buy at the very beginning. And you guys know how I normally don't like doing all the swapping stuff, but I'm going to do it just for this one. I'm going to buy at least $200 worth of it, and we'll see how it runs. I'll probably ask this guy Don Diddy or Sky, Don Diddy, I like that name, to see what happens here. Yeah, and I'll see, guys. This is the only time I'm going to be buying a coin with you guys at a very low market cap, because this is such high risk. I want you guys to really understand you guys could lose any money that you put in here, and that's what makes it so icky for me to want to talk about it, if that makes sense. And I know you guys are always fine about like, oh, Michael, we don't care, it's just 20 bucks, something like that. But 20 bucks is a lot of money. Okay, that's like a gallon of gas these days. So I'll look at this here, or maybe I invite this. I'll Discord G copy. Maybe I'll put a link down below here if you guys wanted to check it out. I don't know if they want me doing this, so I'll see. Well, no, you know what? They're a new crypto stuff. They want any people that can't actually know about that coin, so they'll like it. But yeah, so if you guys wanted to follow along with it, you can. Don't worry if you don't want to. There's like literally nothing here. I'm YOLOing some money in here, and I'm thinking about this as some crazy chance to make a lot of money. But again, I'm not investing a lot of money in order to do this, and that's the one thing I'm stressing out here. Like 20, 50 bucks, no, 200 bucks for me, because I like to put 200 bucks in this stuff. At the max, 1,000, but don't feel like you have to put more than $5 into this thing. Please do not. You know, if you guys want to play along, definitely. If you don't, move along. Don't worry about it. There's other plays out there. But I'm interested to see how it works out. Let's see. The only stock I hold is Ford. Ford's undervalued. I just hope Ford can manage to actually get some tech built into their cars and vehicles that justifies them having a good time. Wowza. Somebody's trying to bring this down at the moment, guys. Yeah, somebody's trying to bring down Bitcoin at the moment. Let's see if we can hold off here. And what am I looking at here, actually? Did I drag something down that's not supposed to be down? Yeah, I did drag something down. Okay, hold on. Let's see, that Fibonacci level is not supposed to be there. Not at 71,000. Let's go $69,000 here. All right, all right. All right, boys and girls, let's see if we're going to have a crazy ride or if we're going to be saved once more for a nice little support level. Because if we can hold this a few more times, then we can start looking about, hey, maybe we can stay over here for a few more hours until shorts try to bring us down again. But I mean, shorts seem like they're pretty determined. You can just see the violence of this downward move here. There you go. Hey Amber, Floki's a meme coin. You can hop on in if you want to, but think about it, it's going to the casino and pulling the slot machine down. That's what Floki is at the moment, so it's kind of a big risk if you wanted to hop in. Looks like I can't invite people. Oh, I don't know. I don't use Discord like that all too much. Here, let me see. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll try it out. Here. I know they have a website somewhere here while we wait for all this crap to happen. Because I know some of you guys are interested. If you're not, trust me, you're fine. You're fine, guys. How do you do this? Oh, official website. They have a, okay, there we go. Here. I checked out the website and I checked out their white paper as well. You guys could do the same thing, but here. There you go. That's the link. And I'm pretty sure towards the bottom they have, like, yeah, they have the Discord if you guys wanted to check it out. It's pretty interesting. Again, this is meant to be a meme coin, and so I want to stress that, like, don't put a lot of money into this. Let's see. Hey, Grim, can I show how I drew the Fibonacci level on my Bitcoin chart? Yeah, here. You go over here to Trading View. You click on right here on this little arrow. You hit Fib retracement, or Fib retracement right here. You click on it. You find where the breakout started, which was right here or here. This one worked out a little bit better as I did some back testing on it. You click on it right here. You drag it up towards the all-time high right there, right to the high of the bull run that you're trying to find the retracement for. You extend it a little bit further out just so you can see all the levels for it. And once you get there, you let go of it. Oops. And you see if it honors itself. And you can see right here, you know, it held support right here. It came up. When it retraced and it came back down there. When it retraced, it came back down. Where did it come back down to? Right around here. I can't even see. Sorry, there's too many lines here. But you're seeing it honored it. And then you can start moving forward with that. Going, let's see, hold on. Get rid of this now. There we are. But that's how you draw it in a very simple way. You click on the Fib retracement. You click right here on the low point of the rally. You grind it up to the top. Or you draw it, you know, you extend it all the way to the top, extend it out a little bit more. And then if you want to, you can hover over the top candle, see what the highest price was, 69,000. See if the lowest price is down here, which was 39,600. And you can go over here to settings and you can actually do the coordinates itself to actually put those lines in the exact right position. That way the Fibonacci levels are a little bit more accurate. And you can do that for each, so you can do that for the last bull run we had over the last few months, and you can do you can do it for the other bull run that we've had going since July, since this big move we've been on. There we go. So far we're trying to hold, guys. So far we're trying to hold here. Hey, Reese's Pieces, happy to see you back. Visited Seattle for the first time a few weeks ago. Beautiful city. I like Seattle a lot. It's very, very nice. A little bit wet, but it's very, very nice. Hey Chef, I bought 5 $1 lottery tickets and won nothing. So that's probably the same thing we're going to be doing with this coin here. It'll be pretty fun. Let's see. There we go. Gosh, yeah, I wish this was looking a little better. Here. Let's do this here. There we go. Hey CP Mike, I'm not sure you can draw the Fibonacci retracement on the free version of TradingView. Oh, that might be a problem as well. I use the paid version of TradingView because I need it to stream for you guys. And so I pay like the $50 a month or whatever it is, $45 a month for it. But yeah, you might not be able to use the Fibonacci levels on here. If not, you might look at something else besides TradingView, but I'm pretty sure TradingView is the standard. I think, like, I have a link down below. I think it's worth paying for at least the basic level of TradingView. If you can't afford it, you try to find something a little bit cheaper. But TradingView is a pretty good standard place to get a lot of the good technical analysis that you need to become a trader. And it's much cheaper than a lot of other stuff. Hey, the push Discord. Oh, you can share the Discord, but I can. Okay. Hey, Chef, I think you can a Webull. Oh, that'd be pretty nice as well. Webull may be able to do it. I just hope Webull has a lot of coins that you can do the technical analysis on. That's going to be the pain right there. But for Bitcoin, you should be able to do it for sure. Guys, we're barely holding on here, guys. We're barely holding on. But, you know, we'll have to wait this one out. There we go. Let's see how the overall market is looking at the moment. Bitcoin down. Let's look at the last 30 days here, guys. Let's look at the last 30 days and see what's been happening. Oh, excuse me. Bitcoin's down about 11% in the last 30 days. Ethereum is up 5%. BNB is up 10%. Sol is up 25%. ADA is down 15%. XRP is down 5%. DOT's down 5%. Doge is down 9%. SHIB is up 52% from that huge rally. AVAX is up 74%, still grinding up, it looks like. Luna's up 6%. Litecoin's up 10%. WAP Bitcoin's down 12%. So, doing okay. Crow's up 171%, down 10% today. Crow's a special case though. Crow is getting pumped up by freaking commercials. They're running a whole freaking advertisement campaign to boost up that coin. And I'm not entirely sure how reliable those buyers are going to be for Crow. I'm wondering if they're going to really stick around if it gets tough, or if they're more professional traders are going to try to like really hold this for a long-term play. I have no idea when it comes to Crow, but the problem with doing those mass advertisements is you're just getting a whole bunch of random investors to buy into it. And the majority of the time when you get a new investor to buy into a coin, they're usually not used to seeing the coin drop 10 to 15% or something like that. So they may be more inclined to sell and freak out during those moments. Hey JCR, TradingView gives you a 30-day free trial as well. It's worth at least trying for free. Exactly as well. I mean, I like TradingView. I happily pay the money for it. I mean, I really do. I like it a lot. And it makes it very easy for me to show you guys technical analysis. I would not be able to do my YouTube videos without TradingView, but that's why I pay for it, right? So I happily pay for all this this stuff for you guys. Let's see. I use the free version of TradingView and it gives you fibs. Just looks different than the fib you're picking out, but there's several of them. Okay, that's good. At least you have some type of fib to work with. Hey Chef, can you make an options only chat room in the Discord? Yeah, I can definitely try to make an options one. I'll make it after the stream here tonight or tomorrow, and I'll make it into options plays. I'll just name it options plays, and you guys can talk about stuff in there in the Discord. There we go. So far, holding on. I mean, every time we get closer, we're still managing to hold on, if not barely. Now, I mean, of course, shorts are trying to bring this down as we speak, but you know, let's see if we can hold. We need there has to be a big enough short because it seems like there is a little bit of a wall right here helping us out. We need to be able to hold on to that. Let me make this move right there. So far, anything else actually popping up today? ENJ's up a little bit. You're seeing Mana's still up. ENJ's up right there. Let me go to USDT. What's down? Anchor's down. Yeah, that one. Oh, we talked about that one. WNCG is up 23%. That one looks like a nice play to buy into, or at least check out. And OVR looks okay as well. So let's see how this makes a move. Let's see where this pops up. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no worries, Chef. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I know it's a pretty agonizing time here as we're watching Bitcoin try to break down here. But we're hoping that it can hold on. Did I hop in Boeing? Yes, I did hop in Boeing. Yes, I did hop in Boeing. I think it broke out today too. Here, this is Boeing as we're walking at it very fast. I'll be very quick with this, guys. Yep. Opted in Boeing back here though. No, excuse me, not back here. A couple days ago. So I'm down a little bit. I'm just waiting to see if it's going to continue to pop up here. I'm waiting. It hasn't done anything just yet though. There you go. Still trying to hold here. I mean, it looks a little heavy, but it's still trying to hold this major support level. I wouldn't say major, but it's a decent support level at the moment, guys. It's been trying to hold on here for a while. Okay. Shieldcoin, yeah, hold on a second. I'd be careful about this one. Let it come down a little bit more before buying in. But since it's so cheap, I don't know how long it's been on, like, not, you know, not on KuCoin here. But this would be something for a long-term hold if you wanted to get into it. As far as the 5-minute here, though. Looks like they're getting pretty nervous, just like with the Bitcoin guys at the moment. So I'd be careful with this one. But so far, I mean, this thing is really trying to hold on right now, guys. This is really trying to hold on. And I'm thinking of buying this M stable coin. Can you please look at it? I can take a quick peek at it. M stable. Yeah, hold on one second here. I'm just waiting. This sucker is really trying to hold. I like that it's trying to fight, but man, I don't know if it's gonna win it out. Let's see. $40 million market cap. It had a weird little spike here, which was pretty interesting. A year, not much movement. This could be a decent long-term play. It looks like it's going to be a long-term play, though, nothing short-term. But I think it's still worth putting some money into. And it's on the Polygon ecosystem, which is a little bit nicer. And a contract with Ethereum. Okay, I mean, that works. It works. I'd probably put like $100 down on it and see where it goes. But it looks like it's definitely going to be a long play. But at least you're buying it at a very low market cap. So that's a good thing to be looking at it. That's a good thing to be looking at. Hey, Endless Epic, the daily candle closed below support, so it wasn't too good for the good sign of a Bitcoin. Right now, we're waiting to see if it comes back down to 54,000, like high 53,000, $54,000 range, because that's where we have some Fibonacci levels, and that's where the next level of support, unfortunately, is for Bitcoin. So, you know, thinking about it, it's only about $2,500 away from where we are now. A few hours ago, we were back up at $60,000. So now it doesn't look so far away since we've been falling over the last few hours. Yeah, no worries, Kale. Happy to help you out. And here you go, guys. You can see it right now. It's trying to do something here. Let me zoom in a little bit for us. You can see how the second chart is just like, what you doing? What you doing there? But hey, as long as this holds, we can be okay. But you can see there's a lack of buyers for the last few minutes here. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Should be fine. There we are. And there we go. Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that's why I guide you through this stuff. Man, look at just look at that. Man, that happened fast. That's why I talked about, you saw how that wick happened? That made it much easier to come down the next time. And yeah, we're pushing down. Would have been a nice opportunity to short though. All right, let's see if we can bounce up a little bit here. Man, that was a pretty aggressive drop right there. All right, let's back out a little bit. See, now we're kind of on this next leg of a fall potentially. We're going to see how much further we're going down. But so far, you look above my head, guys, we're seeing some mixed signals. You're starting to see some stuff turn red, some stuff still staying green. But for the most part, it looks like a lot of stuff is turning red, not green. So there we go. So that support was pretty clearly broken. And usually right here, this is that sign to sell right there as it popped down below. Especially if the momentum is definitely going that direction in the first place. And that's why I told you guys, when this wick hit the first time, it's going to make it much easier for it to break down the second time. But if you flip that script around a little bit and you're still interested in making money, I'm saying, hey, this was an easy first pop here. Next time it gets down here, I'm probably going to take a shorting position on this one for a quick little scalp. Hey, Heaton, Apple just broke out again today, so it looks okay going into tomorrow, but it looks like it only has maybe a few more dollars to run before it runs into the upper trend line, and then it could look for a pullback. So I'd be waiting for the ultimate pullback on Apple before trying to buy any puts on it. The only thing going against Apple at the moment is you're seeing the overall SPY levels, like the index SPY, looks like it's at a level of resistance. So if it pops off tomorrow, that's going to be good for Apple as far as calls. But if it manages to hold or it starts going down, that's going to be a pretty bullish sign for a lot of the tech stocks going forward, at least for the next few days. And tomorrow's Friday. No, yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So it'd probably mean a bad first part of the week for next week. Hey, Ahmed, you shorting that right now? I would expect you to be opening up a short. This is a clear shorting moment. Let's see. Hey, Lagrasso, ouch. Yeah, I mean, this is why I walk you through this type of stuff here. This is why I walk you through this type of stuff. We'll see how much further it goes. That would have been a really fun scalp. Maybe there could be some buyers who to try to push it up a little bit. But man, oh man, was that an interesting little drop right there. I guess, yeah, it might be a little too late to shorten their Ahmed, but it would have been a fun little trade there. We'll watch and see how it turns out. Let's see. Hey, down she goes. Exactly. Let's see. Hey, Buff. If Bitcoin goes to $1, I cry. Oh my gosh, yeah, Bitcoin's not going to $1. But we are breaking below a support level, guys. It's not a very strong support level, but you do see there was a little bit of support there. We kind of smashed right through it in the wrong direction. But, you know, it's worth waiting a little bit. Right now, my price target for this is about $54,000. I'll start taking some positions on some altcoins if we hit that low. I've also been buying over the last few days some positions here just to see if we go even further. The first time I bought some positions up here, I had a trailing stop loss on them just to make sure they were okay. That trailing stop loss triggered. Those ones were all out, but they're like maybe 2 to 3% profits, which was fine. I've been buying some more since then. Those are currently down, as you can see, right? Probably about 4 or 5%. And I'm looking to buy some more here over the next few hours. So, especially if we come back down to $54,000 or so. And then if we break down below that level and start heading back towards 52,000, that overall trend line that we've been looking at, then I'll start buying some larger positions in anticipation of a pretty nice bounce off of that one. But right now, I'm only buying at these levels as we go down, just in case for whatever reason I'm sleeping one day and this starts taking off without me. I want to make sure that I have a decent position in here. Let's see. Make sure I'm missing something here. Hey, Ryan, just not sure where to ball at. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Hey, Sean, what year was Bitcoin at 6K? Oh my gosh, probably was all the way back in like maybe 2016, probably. Maybe even 2017. Don't remember too much. I would say at least 2016, a few years back. Let's see. Because I bought my Bitcoin. Well, no, there is more recent than that because we did have the drop off. It was back when I was in college, maybe 2007, so 2018 maybe, because I bought Bitcoin back in 2018, I believe. Like 2018, 2019, because I got mine around not $3,000, not $6,000. I got mine like on $3,500, something like that. So it's been at 6,000 pretty recently, only like the past few years. Hey, Corn, LOL, your background matches Bitcoin. Do I got a bear in the background or something like that? Oh, a burning fire? Oh, man. Hey, I should have shorted this right here. I really should have shorted this live. It would have been pretty fun. But I get so much anxiety trading in front of other people. I do it every now and again, but it's so annoying because I have to worry so much. And hey, LaPush. Hey, Corn. Let me see. LaGrasso. Oh, well. Yeah, I got a little bit of a fire in the background. It's called symbolism. But we are definitely taking a little bit of a plummet below support. I mean, you can see it's not just falling. It's not just like going crazy down, though. It is finding a little bit of support. This would scare me off a little bit if I was a short, kind of, like, you know, but we'll have to wait and see. It's trying here, guys. It's trying to hold. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be buying at this level, but let's just see what happens here. Maybe it'll be able to hold a little bit. This is the time to be watching that second chart here and seeing if it's going to be another volatile movement or another violent movement down. That moved down about 10 minutes ago now. That was a big drop right there. And we're 10 minutes away from the close of the hour, so maybe that'll give us a little bit of help moving forward. But that means we're going to close underneath this support for the hour, which won't be too much fun here. What are we at? And we're at 56,223. Just a few minutes ago, we were back up at like $57,000, so that has been a pretty nasty drop that we've had. I was attacked by a salamander. Oh man. Hey man, what's up? Bitcoin looks weak. Unfortunately, you're right, but I want to short this. Oh yeah. It's not coming down as fast as I want it to. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's coming down, but my lack of patience isn't helping the situation. There you go. You can see on the second chart here how it's trying to get pushed down. There we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Give it a few more seconds. You know what? Bitcoin's giving it a good fight. There are some buyers down here. There are definitely some buyers down here. It's looking pretty heavy, like it wants to come down more. But it's nice to see that there's some buyers here trying to keep this thing alive a little bit. See, comes down a little bit, gets popped back up. That's nice to see, even if it's getting stopped by its own 50 moving average on the second chart. Get a plunger. Oh man. Hey Joe, when would I buy? What price point? I'd be looking. Oh, there we go. I'd be looking to buy Bitcoin closer to $54,000, $53,000, and then if it drops back down to maybe $50,000, $51,000, I'd be looking to buy a little bit more there. That's what I'd be looking at the moment. That's what I'm personally buying. But just to let you guys know, I have been buying over the last few days as we've been going down because these are still pretty good discounted prices. I mean, when was the last time you could buy an XRP back around $1? Right? So I'm pretty happy with these prices here. Oh, see, this is why sometimes I just know I should short something, but I just don't because I'm an idiot sometimes. But yeah, so I'm personally looking to buy Bitcoin and some of these crypto coins, some of these altcoins, excuse me, back around $54,000, $53,000. And if we get down to like maybe $51,000, $52,000, I'll be looking to buy a little bit more in bulk. Hey, Ahmed, you already did short it? Oh, that's perfect then. Okay. So okay, you're already making some money right there. I wonder. Well, I know Secret doesn't short Bitcoin, but I'm hoping he's making some money shorting something here, because right now everything is like the only thing up right now is XLM and Ethereum, at least on my screen at the moment. So I'm hoping. I mean, we're down to $56,000, people. We might hop down below 56,000 pretty soon, heading back down to 55,000. So this might all be over in the next like 3-4 days, hopefully. Let's hope. Let me see what I'm looking at here. Hey, I'm at breaking resistance is going up, break support is going down. That's the rule. I hate that rule so much. Oh man. I mean, pretty darn simple, but man, you'd be surprised out there, Ahmed. You'd be surprised. Hey, cheat code fitness, short it with a paper account? I mean, you could short it with a paper account if you wanted to. We were talking about real shorting, like, just putting some capital down. But yeah, you could definitely short this with, oh, you're telling me I should short it with a paper account. Yeah, I mean, I could, but it's like, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't, but yeah, here, I'll short it with a paper account. But what's probably going to happen as soon as I buy it, it's going to come up a little bit, then start coming back down a little bit. You'd be surprised how bad my luck can be sometimes when I'm using the demo accounts. Let's see USDT futures here. We'll have a little bit of fun. Again, this is paper trading account. This is not my real money. I should have really shorted on the actual initial drop here. And let me go to flash shorter because I don't really care about this. I'm not trying to get the best price. Let me go to $1,000 with 125x leverage and sell short here. There we go. And there we go. Let's see how this. See, I've done this too many times to know that we have these little flash little bumps up here. I still expect it to come down, but it's just funny that it always happens when I think it is gonna happen here. And actually, I don't even have any. I need to put some money into that USDT account right now because most of my money is in cash at the moment on BitGate. Oh, let's see how this rolls off. I mean, here since I bought on the it's already up 20% with 125x leverage. See, 26%, 25%. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so it's pretty fun how you can trade like that and just have some fun. But that wouldn't even cover the fee of me doing that huge leverage position. So I would have to hold this down for a little bit of time, which is why I normally wouldn't buy right here because I understand the fees are going to take a little bit of a chunk out of the profits. I'd be looking to buy right down here on the breakout. Flush it, Kyle. Oh my gosh. Split coin. Oh geez. Well, welcome back, Kyle. If that really is you, I don't know, but we miss your humor. We miss your green shirts and helicopters. Get wild with that paper trading. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hey Ed, I think Polkadot is fine. I wouldn't be buying it right now since Bitcoin's breaking down. But once Bitcoin hits around $53,000, as long as it's hitting its one of its levels of support, I think you would be fine. But for now, I'd say I probably wouldn't be buying into it at the moment. Bitcoin is taking in a swirly stall by 6th graders. Oh no, with a very small toilet seat. All right, let's see what's happening here. And that's going up a little bit. I mean, didn't I just call this a few seconds ago? I swear I called this a few seconds ago about this green little rip here. But again, I still expect it to go down later on. But I hate being right about this type of stuff. I just hate being right about this type of stuff. I don't think it's Kyle. He failed the test. Oh, he failed the test. Oh, okay. It's taking the ladder back down to 50K. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not going all the way to 50K. Right now, I'm just going to be anticipating a cool $53,000, $54,000 range. I mean, you can see the Fibonacci line right down here. I can make this a full screen here. You can see it right down here. Both of these Fibonacci levels. This top one right here is at $54,902. And right down below that one, you're seeing the $54,295 range right there. So we'll see how that works out. But man, oh man, yag. Let's see right here. Let me put this back up so we can see what's going on here. It's huge push. Oh my gosh, it's Kyle. Oh man. All right, but so far so good. Let's see what happens here. And we're back down to red just like that. We got 1:57 left until this 5-minute candle's over there. So far, guys, coming down. You're only seeing altcoins down about a few percent. You are seeing STMX down about 3%, but I think STMX is coming down a little bit harder than most just because it's falling down below an actual moving average, which takes a little bit more effort to get down below. So that's what you're seeing at the moment. But you're seeing Bitcoin come down here. Unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of these other altcoins coming down. You're seeing Dogecoin currently at 21.5 cents at 2% down. So just be careful of that one as well. That one's going to be breaking down below its trend line, I believe, too. So guys, be very, very careful about all of your plays at the moment. The majority of the stuff that we've been watching over the last few hours is going to be breaking down here. So let's just take a quick recap and see where these majority of these coins are at. Let's go take a look at the daily charts. Doge, breaking down. Ethereum already broke down. That's not doing much here. Ethereum is actually still breaking even. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all right here. But still below. Still below. It looks like it'll probably come down even more. Matic, breaking down below this trend line, heading back down here to $1.37. ADA, like we said, breaking down below the 200. Now it's coming back down a little bit more. ADA has a chance of coming back down to 146. Wouldn't that be terrifying? But there should be some levels of support somewhere built in here. Like there's some support around $1.61 here, which would be nice. XRP breaking down, has a little bit of a savior of a 200-day moving average. Bitcoin not breaking down, coming towards support though. Ethereum Classic, breaking down a little bit here. Its support is way down here at about $44. I can see it coming back down there. XLM still continuing down. It's up 0.22%, which is pretty nice. It doesn't have much support here, but it's trying. It's trying. Litecoin testing at the 50. Litecoin could have a pretty nasty dip here if this thing keeps on going. EOS at support, looking to break down. Hopefully, it's able to hold. STMX, like we just talked about, I just told you it was going down a little bit more because it's battling out this 200 daily moving average. That's causing a little bit of issues for it at the moment, but it's trying to help, but it's going to cause a little bit of pain because it wants to come down below it. You're seeing Sol breaking down below the 50 here. You're basically seeing a lot of these coins continue on their breakdown patterns and looking to get back down to those more nicer levels of support. SHIB playing with the 200. If SHIB breaks down below this one, you could see it at least going back down to 0.00003587. And the only thing up right now is you see SafeMoon, but SafeMoon is it's a kind of a wild thing right now. It's been having some fun. And there we go. And I know I told you, Ahmed heard me. As soon as I buy it, it's gonna go up a little bit before trying to curl back down. I hate when it happens. That's why I buy right here, and I can withstand that nasty look. I just hate being in the negative before it goes back into the positive. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out. We'll see how this works out, guys. I hate being right. I really hate being right. But somebody wanted me to paper trade, so that's why I was like, I'll paper trade because I'm not going to do it with my real money because I know it's going to happen here. Hey, Mikey, happy to see you. So overall, I've lost a ton of money today. I didn't sell anything, and I anticipated it coming back up. So since right now I'm planning on holding, should I just wait for the bottom and buy more? Yeah, you can definitely look to buy more around $53,000, $54,000. If not, you can look to buy more if it comes all the way back down to $52,000, $53,000. And then I anticipate sometime in the next few weeks that those the money that you've lost should come back to you. Yeah, there's not 100% surety there, but I'm buying as we go down in anticipation for that. So if I'm wrong, we're both going to lose money, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm anticipating we come back up over the next few weeks. And remember, if it brings any happiness to you, Plan B is still banking on us hitting $98,000 before the end of the month, and they've been pretty accurate over the last few months. So I mean, they're always accurate, so people tend to like them. Hey, cheat code finish. You called it. Well, at least it's paper. Exactly. Well, that's why I did paper. I mean, there are certain things you guys learn while trading that is involved with technical analysis. And there's certain things you learn by just looking at charts so many times that you just know it's going to happen because you've seen it happen so many times before that your mind thinks the probability of this happening is pretty darn high. And your mind just automatically thinks that. And that's why I was like, I know it's going to happen. Because, and you know why my brain thinks that? It's not because, I looked at charts so many times and stuff like that. It's because I made enough mistakes buying at that point and panic selling right afterwards, back when I was a new trader. And I've just learned to not buy at that level after the breakdown. You buy at the breakdown exactly, at the breakdown point when it breaks support. Then you hold on and you don't have to worry about buying here, letting your emotions freak you out and then coming back down. Because remember, I bought this with 125x leverage. So even though I was up like 25% just a few minutes ago, now I'm down 10%. So my mind's, it's seen a few things here. So that's why I just have it. I have a sense of what's going to happen. Hey, Ryan, you bought some ADA in anticipation for another little move upwards. Hey, good job, my man. See. Hey, Chef, don't worry, Mike, I'm paper trading along with you. Hey, there you go. It's always fun to do some paper trading. It really is. Let's see what the position is back at now. Now it's up 10%. You learn how those emotions work, though. I mean, you guys shouldn't be shorting with 125x leverage in the first place, though. 125, that'll give you a heart attack in a matter of seconds. Like a matter of seconds. Like if you did 125x leverage position right here, and you went long instead of short, you would have already been stopped out of your entire position and lost everything with 125x leverage. That's how crazy it can be. No, maybe you'd be down like 30, 40%, not 100%, but like, yeah, a good 30, 40%, maybe even more than that. Let's see. Hey, the push. I remember when Plan B was $25 payout at the clinic. Oh, man. Need diamond hand to it now. If it's a bag holder, we'll go back up. Oh, yeah. I mean, just make sure that you guys are trading appropriately. Don't worry about those traders who are new to the market and they're just not going to do a good job and they're going to panic. They're going to learn their lesson one way or another, and unfortunately, it's probably not going to be through losing money. But what you guys need to do is focus on yourselves and make sure that you guys are making money. If there's people that are new in the stream and they're asking questions, feel free to help them out and give them some advice. Of course, nothing here is like financial advice, but it just makes it a lot easier for you if you're focusing on yourself when it comes to these crazy trading times, because people are going to be panicking over the next few days. And they have been panicking over the last few days here. And then, once Bitcoin gets back up to $60,000 or something like that, what's most likely going to happen is they're going to ask, can I buy back in now after taking that loss? And it's going to be a shame because if they would have just held, or if they traded according to somewhat of just a basic plan here, they would have been able to, really minimize their losses and maximize their gains at least. So, you know, it is what it is. They take their time to learn. We all take our time to learn. It took me a while to learn how to trade crypto and stocks and options. It's just part of the you know, part of the journey of becoming a full-time trader, and what a journey it is. Massachusetts has a Plan B burger bar. Ooh, that sounds really good. See, hey Gus, Doge can definitely dip below 19 cents here, especially if Bitcoin has a pretty rapid dip down to like $50,000, $52,000. There we go. Come back down a little bit more here. Now let's see if we come below that, or if we just start this random crap where we're going to higher lows. Well, we'll see what happens. Hey John, unfortunately I have not heard of Economy. I invested in a collections app, made 400 to 4,200 in the past week on collectibles, debating on investing in their token. I mean, if you made some money off of them, I would invest just a little bit to see how it works out. If you're making money, I bet some other people are making money, and you might get some social media exposure over, you know, for people making money on it, and then that might, you know, eventually lead to their coin making a good move. I would just make sure the market cap is somewhat under $1 billion if you are going to be doing that, preferably under 200 million, but $1 billion if you're going to be looking to hold for a while, and then seeing where it goes from there. So yeah, you can definitely put some money down there. There's no risk in that. I mean, there's a little bit of risk, but you know, it's nothing too crazy. Just make sure you don't, you know, put in a bunch of money. See, and that's a decent plan, Jack, right there. That's definitely a decent plan. Is there life on Mars? I would hope so. Hey, the Evo Killer, 15K lesson for me. Thanks to SHIB, I'm way over even now. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. SHIB was definitely a nice little move. When my SHIB blew up, I was like, hey, there we go. I've been waiting for you to pop up for a while, because people had been asking about SHIB all summer, and I was like, it's stuck in a channel. When it breaks out of the channel, you can take a bite. But you know, it took a while to break out of that channel for SHIB. Hey, and yeah, if you guys can please consider liking the channel, liking the stream, excuse me. Every single like helps, and I really mean that. Every single like helps out, guys. There we go. Hey, John, market cap 1 billion. Last time I checked, so it seems a little solid move. Yeah, that means it has some stability to it. You can put a little bit more than $100 or so if you wanted to. You can definitely put more money in there because it does have a higher market cap. Probably be careful just because Bitcoin's dropping, but you know, once Bitcoin finds its footing, you can definitely look to take a position into it. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, thanks guys. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very, very much. Did SHIB gain more zeros? Oh, probably at this point. It's definitely been going down, and as Bitcoin goes down, you're probably going to see some of these altcoins take a little bit of a dip as well. But let's see. Remember, I just told you guys about the higher low crap that I don't want to see happen since I have a little bit of a short position, paper trading short position. I'm hoping that it doesn't start that crap before going on to another dip later on. Let's see. But that position is it's up 8% at the moment. You know, see how on the 5 or the 1 how it's consolidating. I don't want to see this consolidation crap. It drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely nuts. On the 1 minute though. Let's see. Anything else happening at the moment? No, SHIB's only down about 0.26%, which is pretty nice. And you're seeing Bitcoin bounce around to this $56,000 level. Trying to have a little bit of fun here though. Hey, Lousy Mike, maybe altcoin season after this dip. I wouldn't say altcoin season, but it can be a prelude to altcoin season. Because what we need Bitcoin to do first is really make another, like a big all-time high move and leaving crypto behind. So on this next big bull move that I expect Bitcoin to have, I'd like to see Bitcoin gain dominance within that move, and crypto, you know, and the altcoins kind of lag behind a little bit. And then once that's the case, then we can start having altcoin season as those altcoins start to catch up, and you're going to start seeing all that stuff really pop all over the place. That's what we're hoping for, at least. We better break this dumb higher low flag thing coming up now. Let's see. Hey, Brandon, you want me to check Sol? Yeah, I can check it out for you very fast. I don't know if anything is crazy happening to it, though. Yeah, we just talked about it a few minutes ago. It's still breaking down below the 50 moving average. You do have a trend line right down here at about 175 or so. That could be a saving grace for it. You also have a level of support down here at 176. Maybe that's something that you can be looking to buy in at. But again, this thing does look like it wants to come down a little bit more. But it does have this safety trend line here. I'd only be concerned about Sol if it starts to break down below this trend line here. Because remember, Sol has been breaking out at a different pace than many other coins. So you're not seeing that huge, you know, this is back in May, April. And that's gone up to all-time highs after that. So it's been definitely having a good move here. So this chart is going to be a little bit different. But at this moment in time, that next level of support is either going to be right here at 176 or maybe just 176 or whatever it hits this trend line. Right now, today it can come back down to 175, be 181 over the next few days if it manages to come down slowly. But man, oh man, I don't know if Bitcoin's going to let anything go down slowly at the moment. There we are. Oh man, that's gonna be a little bit of an annoyance. But let's see how this one works out, guys. There we are. Hey, Cheat Code Fitness, thank you for joining the Ruby level very, very much. If you have any questions, you know who to ask. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much. Hey, Outlook Insider, it's again, Bitcoin is breaking down right now. If you wanted to buy a coin, you could. It just understand it's going to be a high risk moment at this point in time. Maybe a little bit of a day trade here if you wanted to be buying a coin right now, riding it up a little bit, then letting go before it maybe comes back down. But I mean, that's up to you. Let's see. If we braid the lines, do we cross then under or over? Oh, I gosh, I have no idea. That's too sophisticated. Let's see. There we are. All right. Not bad. So we are trying to hold off a little bit, guys, just barely. Let me go to the 15. That's what we're looking at right now. That's what we're looking at. We're just desperately trying to hold on to these levels as we go down. But if I'm going to take some positions here if we can, and I've been taking some positions over here and over here. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see. Let me go over here and make a move. Anything else happening? No, you're just seeing some slight rebounds in the crypto markets as far as the altcoins, but not much. They went from negative, positive to negative, back to positive. So I mean that's somewhat of a good sign going forward, right? What is this on the 1 minute chart though? Let me see. Holding on a little bit, trying to make a little ugly W. So you could definitely buy a position right here for a short-term long play. Just see if it hits this 50 here, and try to see if it comes back up here to the support level before trying to get hit back down. But we'll see how that one works out. A very ugly W, but a W nonetheless. And this will be considered some type of ugly double bottom. Let's see. Hey, Jack. Bitcoin is breaking down. If you want to buy a coin while it's breaking down, you definitely can. Again, it's just a much higher risk. It's just a much higher risk. And let me see. I'm going to take a quick peek over here. See, now it's down to 25%. Oh, that's the bubble server. Let me see what's going on right here. So, what's going up today? Man is still going up, so that's a good place. Sand is still going up. VLX is still going up, which is pretty nice. Engine looks a little bit wonky, but it is going up at the moment. That was probably the most high risk play here. But as far as anything else you guys would want to be day trading at this time, let's take one more peek here. Alice is going up. We talked about that a little bit ago. CHSB is kind of grinding up here. Rose, I wouldn't touch that one. That one looks a little too aggressive for me. CHR, I know that one's not coming up enough. So there's a few plays in here. If you guys wanted to catch on to some momentum, they're definitely there. Let me try the third page break fast. Inbox, no. ABBC, no. This may be this if it can get one more pop out of it. Anything else here? Man, page 3 is full of some good ones. Gala, we talked about that one a while ago. Wild, no. Arm, no. Okay. Let's try one more on the 4. No. Okay. All right. So those are some of the plays we're looking at right there. There we go. Getting pushed back down a little bit. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to the 5 minute. Oops. 1 second here. 5 minute here. There we are. So we're just trying to hold this. We're just trying to hold down the fort, guys. At least if, well, it'll keep coming down. What we're waiting for at the moment is for it to actually break down below this one candle right here. If we break down below this candle, that's when that's another opportunity to take a short position right there. There we are. The push, it's mooning. Oh my gosh, you've been infected by Kyle. Hey Cozy, you're new to crypto and bought Ethereum at 4.5k. Yeah, If you hold, yeah, it'll go up. You're just gonna have to hold for a while. So just make sure in the future when you do put any money in crypto, just make sure it's money that you could leave in there for a while, especially if you're buying towards all-time highs. If you stick around here for enough time, you realize that you don't want to be buying crypto at its all-time highs, never. You just want to be swing trading and doing some day trading during that time. And then you're looking to buy crypto at these times when it's down a lot more. Because, again, you know, XRP is at $1 or $2. Let me see. Can I do notes or something like this? Chats, private chats, order panel. Can I ever do notes here or something like this? Here, hold on. New file, XRP at $1, 2 cents, 11.18. I can't have a weird thing. Fine, 11, 18, 20, 21. Okay, I'll have this little thing right there in the corner. We'll come back to this in a couple weeks and we'll see what that price is at, what XRP is back at to. What it's back at. There we go. And then, hey Ryan, nice catch, Mike. I like the white paper on Meta. You know, yeah. So I mean, I did do a little bit of research on it. I'm not just going to YOLO money in something I haven't looked at all. So yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. And for those of you guys that don't know, only time I'm ever going to do this because I just want to like see how this works out. And I know some of you guys have been asking me for like, hey Michael, if you ever go in on a new coin, can like you tell us about it? And normally I would say like no, but I'm gonna like, you guys get me every once in a while. I'm gonna YOLO some money into a brand new coin before it's started, like pre-launch, and I'm gonna do a little IPO thing in it. And I've talked to the owner a little bit, just to kind of make sure he's like a real person. The cool thing about being an influencer is I can always go say, hey, are you a person? And they have to answer me, because their desire for money overwhelms everything. So I've talked to him, and I didn't ask him anything really crazy about the app. I was just like, what's you guys' plan? What's you guys' plan? And then so he seems like a pretty nice guy. So yeah, I'm gonna put some money behind them, maybe a couple $100, maybe more. We'll see. And we'll see how it turns out in about a year or so. And again, I'm holding on for a while here, of course, but you know, it'll be fun, and I'll see how it works out. But yeah, I've never done this before, as far as like going in before it's actually even on an exchange. So I want to see if buying at the very beginning, being one of those first few people, if that'll get me, you know, a good slice of money in the future. You know, it'll be pretty fun. And for those of you guys that are like, you know, that are here for a while, we can definitely have a lot of fun with it. And you know, for those of you guys that plan on being here for like a year or more, hopefully a lot of you are. We'll see what those profits turn into, and hopefully I'll be able to get them off the swap and over to an exchange one day, and we'll just like sell ours, not all together because we'll probably plummet the price or something like that, but we'll be able to sell some of our coins off for sure. Hey, Secret Fish, lots of toilet paper. That toilet paper seems a little too white for you, my man, a little too white. Paper towels. Oh, paper towels too rough, my man. You got to use Charmin. Got to be like a bear, like Papa Bear. See, hey Island Time, hope you're having a very, very good evening, my man. It takes 2 rolls for 1 session. Oh my gosh, the plumbing bills. Woo. Clean up on aisle 4. Oh, I almost said that out loud. Where to buy XRP? Hey Ahmad, you can buy XRP on a lot of different exchanges here. A lot of different exchanges as we walk through this place right here. Let me go to the first page. You're gonna see XRP right over here. Okay. And if you go down right here, you scroll down a little bit, you can see all markets. You can buy it on Binance, Huobi Global, BitHum, maybe, KuCoin, FTX, Gate.io, Bitstamp, Coin1, Bitfinex, Kraken, Bytebit. You can buy them on a whole different exchanges, a whole host of exchanges. So it's a pretty common one out there. You can even buy it on Robinhood or Webull, although they don't have wallets just yet. So it might be a little bit of a pain if you're looking to move it over into a different wallet. But if you're just looking to hold on to it, you can try those ones as well. But yeah, it's a pretty common coin out there, so you should be able to find it on most exchanges out there. Charmin Clean, oh yeah. El Grasso, 60K is holding, 56K. Yeah, it's trying to right now, guys. It's trying to. I mean, it looks pretty ugly, but it's definitely trying to. Here, We'll adjust this. Round 2. There we go. Round 2. We'll see how this one works out. And then of course we got the Fibonacci levels down here again, all the way back down here at 54,887-ish level, and we'll see how those ones hold up. Let's see what's going on here. Hey Brett, happy to see you back. Hey boy, what you doing? You having a good time? You just having a nap? You can't nap so much. He's gonna be up all night since he had fun at the dog park. There we go. He looks like an old dog right now. He's just like waking up. He's like, what's going on? He has his ears all down, like he's just expecting me to pet him the whole time. You can go take a nap, boy. You can go back to sleep. Yeah, he's gonna try to go back to sleep. Oh no, you don't. You just want some more rubs? Okay, you can get some more rubs. You can definitely get some more rubs. My fingers don't taste like anything. There we go. Hey, on time. You're hoping for 17 cents for Doge to get a nice little cheap price. I hope you can get a cheap price on Doge. I know people that would love to get those types of cheap prices on these coins. I mean, my limit orders haven't hit yet, but if these coins fall like another 4% or so, then my limit orders are going to start triggering here. Hey Kyle, Loki, he's like, he can't really be shown right now. He's like underneath my desk. Hold on. Wait for it. Here. Oh. Alien Worlds. That's a good one to go with. As we're waiting for Bitcoin to go down here, you guys can see that one chart. He knows he's not supposed to bite my finger, but he just desperately wants to. You're such a good boy, aren't you? See, he's a little baby boy. He's a little fun boy. He can soothe your soul while Bitcoin goes down, down here. Oh, yes, you're a good boy. Okay, you having a good time? You better not nip my fingers while I'm streaming. You can bite the watch. Ow, that actually hurt. Okay. Do my fingers look like jerky? You want to go play with a friend. Okay, there you go, guys. And let me put this back up here. Oh, now you don't want to be a star anymore? Oh, now you want to be a star? Okay, good boy, good boy. He's such a good boy. Oh my God, yeah, he's such a good boy. Hey, CP, yeah, he's getting massive. He has some massive paws, and his freaking ears are just getting larger and larger and larger. Hey, Tony, no XP on US exchanges? You can find a way to get it over. I mean, worst case, talk to a friend, get him to send it over through another wallet and pay the fees. But there are ways to get it. I mean, most people have a VPN, but I'm sure there's some way to buy XRP. There has to be some way to get XRP. Dude, don't be biting my knee. Excuse me. Oh, let me shrink my face again a little. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. There we go. Next level of support. Let's see if we can hold this sucker or not. We're hoping, guys. Hey, Alan Time, he needs to go hunting. He does need to go hunting with me. I wanted to take him hunting this year. I mean, I did take him out with me. I didn't shoot anything, but I was afraid for his poor little ears. So all we did when I went hunting was just go on some long hikes through Olympic National Park, and he had a blast doing that one. And so far this year, he's been going to the dog parks a lot. He just started going to the dog parks, and he's been loving them all the time. Remember here, this was him at the dog park earlier today. He's only 18 weeks old compared to all the other dogs like a year old plus. So he's having fun with it. He's a little scared sometimes, but he's a nipper. like when he gets threatened, he'll start making chomping sounds like I'm about to bite your face off. And then he'll do this little baby growl like, "Rrr," and he'll show all of his teeth. And I'm like, oh man, this guy's going to be an alpha when he grows up. These other dogs better watch out. Get the squirrel, get the squirrel. Oh my gosh, if he gets a squirrel, I don't know what I'm going to do here. See, that dog says they should have put on the coin. What the heck? Oh yeah, a little white German Shepherd pup. Oh, he's awesome. Hey, Thor, yeah, he's a white German Shepherd. He's a nice little guy. Hey, Journey, I like your shirt. Yeah, I tried to dress a little bit nicer today. It's always weird though because I'm always wearing so I buy my shorts in bulk, so I normally get like Under Armour shorts, Nike shorts in bulk, so I can save a little bit of money on them. And when I walked into help my mom with dialysis this morning, I walk her into like this little area where she gets weighed, and they they find a weight, and then I walk her over to her chair where they have everything ready to hook her up to the machines. And everybody was looking at me funny because I came in with a shirt like this, but I was wearing my Under Armour shorts and my tennis shoes. And like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, this is my YouTube outfit. This is how I dress on the daily. I need to be dressed for comfort. And man, oh man, was it? Yeah, I always get the stares when I do that. But I always take my mom to dialysis, or I usually do, so that they're used to seeing me by now. And sometimes, you guys remember back in May, Manscaped sponsored the channel, and it has that on the back of the shirt in big words. It says, "Your balls will thank you." And I've worn that, and then before, and some of the old ladies were just traumatized, like, oh, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I totally forgot that I was wearing the shirt, and it was oh gosh, it was freaking hilarious. Let's see. Hey, Brett, that dog says they should have put my me on the coin. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Loki pup coin. Oh, maybe I'll make a Loki pup coin one time. For as much as it goes up, it just pays for his food budget. That's what it's for. Take him bow hunting. That actually sounds pretty cool. I need to buy a bow first, but I think that'd be really, really nice. And especially, I like the fact that I can take him out hunting before all the guns are going off in the mountains, because freaking people can be really loose with the rifle sometimes. Hey, Lapoche, that looks so different with the short hair. Yeah, very, very different with the short hair. Very, very different. And hey, Jay Perez, thank you very much for the super chat. Tuned in late, quick summary of the crypto market. Right now, Bitcoin is still breaking down. Our current price target for us is about a little bit below $54,000 here. We're hoping to bounce up above those levels for now. That level is right around here at 54,926, first one. And then we got the second one down here at about 54,289. Excuse me, it's not 53,000, but 50,000 more to it. That's what we're looking to hold at the moment. Right here is just the support for the last few minutes. We had another level of support a few minutes ago back up here from this, from right here, I guess. And we ended up breaking down, this support level right here. And we ended up breaking down below it. So right now we're still in that downtrend, unfortunately. And we're still a little far off from any other major level of support. So we're slowly just coming down here, unfortunately. And across the altcoin market, you're seeing a lot of the altcoins break down below their own trend lines and their own moving averages, which is signaling that the whole market is looking to make another drop here later on in the day, in this day candle, excuse me. Let's see. Hey, Kevin, thanks. Yeah, he's a really nice dog. Like, hold on a second. His dad's a beast. His dad's name is Axel the Second, I think. Yeah, it's Axel the Second. White German Shepherd. Where's his dad at? The only picture of his dad is so weird though, because it's not a good one. That's his dad right there. If I only could zoom in a little bit. That's his dad right there. And then his mom is this one right here. So mom, dad, having a fun little time right there. But yeah, he's a little mix of those two. I really hope we have snow in Washington so he can see the snow for the first time. I think he would love it, and I'd lose him in it. All right, here we go, guys. We're testing out the support one more time with this new level of support. It's not really a major level of support as we talked about, but it is still a level of support that we need to be watching for. Hey, Sigrid, thank you very, very much for the 99 super chat. I really do appreciate it a lot. Little poo poo. Hey, I had to pick up this guy's poop today, and it was a pain. He was going all over the place for sure, guys. It was. Thank you very much, Secret Fish, and thank you very much, Jay Perez. I appreciate it a lot. And hey, Tony, so we passed the line in the sand discussed last night. We have passed that line last night and we closed below it today. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Good looking dogs. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I wish I could have met them, but with COVID, it was so hard to do anything. But they have a bunch of dogs right there. They have a bunch of dogs. Hey, Secret Fish, thank you very, very much. Little rocket ship. We're rocketing down, but I'm so happy with this little rocket ship. It's definitely been an interesting day, guys. And a little bit of a heads up, you know how I told you guys we went from green to red to green back down to red here. Now you have Bitcoin being down about 2%, Doge only down about 1.5% here, and you're seeing some coins come down a little bit more, mostly the STMX and the Sol at the moment. So be careful, guys, if you're holding some stuff. Just don't be surprised if we go down a little bit more. I'm hoping we can manage to hold on to the support level though. But again, this is not the strongest of supports. But, you know, I've seen crazier things happen. But again, a wise man would say we're going down a little bit more. So thank you very much, Secret Fish. I really, really do appreciate it very, very, very much, man. I really, really do appreciate that. And let me see. You know, eventually, Secret, I'm going to start buying another dog, though. That's what I'm really going to do. I really want to get him my brother, but I'm going to wait like a couple years. I'm probably going to, the next time I buy, whenever I buy a house, my own house here, with a little bit of land, I'm probably going to be looking to buy 2 dogs from that guy and see how that works out. So what do you call? Hey, Secret Fish. Again, thank you very, very much, man. I try to be amazing. I'm not sure if I am, but I try to be amazing. So thank you very much, man. Loki would say I'm amazing, so I'm happy. I'll take a Loki saying amazing and Secret Fish saying I'm amazing. Right now, Loki's just like chill. Hey, he's chewing on wires down here. You can't be chewing on wires. My computer's just gonna go black screen. You can't be doing that, boy. Do you think VGX will continue to run on the debit card news? Market cap is still low. I think it's something good. I've been holding VGX for a while, all the way back since the crash in July. It's not July, May. So I'm still holding it. I think it still has much more room to run. Just carefully be watching it as it to see if Bitcoin's causing any effect on it. Okay, dude, don't buy my kneecap. Kneecaps are horrible. I need to get a knee replaced if you buy it too much. And no red rockets. I mean red candles, green weenies. Hey, Joe and Secret Fish, thank you very, very much. It's bad, Brett, because I know exactly what you mean by red rockets. This is because of what's it called? South Park. That South Park episode. Hey, thank you very much, Joe, for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. And Secret Fish, thank you very much for the super effective, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, very, very much. And Loki's going back to chewing up wires. Loki, I get you so much stuff, and like he's just like, you know, when you look at a dog and he's doing something wrong, you either look guilty or her just smile at you like, oh, look at me. And right now he's just smiling at me like, oh yeah, I'm a good boy, ain't I? And I'm like, no, you're not a good boy. Oh no, here's that drop we were talking about a few minutes ago. Oh man, yep. Oh, look at this. We got a minute left. Let's see if they can try to hold this sucker up. Let's see. And remember that paper trade we took earlier, guys. It's up 47% at the moment. See, what did I say? A little bit of a pop before we end up coming back down. I do this way too much. I really do this way too much. Oh, hey, Heaton. Michael, you're amazing, and it's so fishy. And so is fishy. I was like, what? It's so fishy. I was like, I don't smell fish. Yeah, thank you very much, Secret Fish. Thank you very much, Joe. Guys, I appreciate it a lot. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, guys. And hey, Bitcoin's trying to hold on here. Barely, but it's trying to. Oh, I forgot. I keep on forgetting my mom and sister are in the house. I'm not used to hearing all these weird sounds. Let's see. Okay. Oh, my friend texted me a while back ago. Let's see. Oh, anytime the market coming back, yeah, I'd be looking for the market to stabilize probably around $53,000 to $54,000 here, hopefully. Where the Fibonacci level here. Let me tell you guys the Fibonacci levels. Let me just go to the day charters. We're kind of watching this happen. Our next Fibonacci levels of support are going to be about 54,901 and 54,300. Okay, those are the next levels. 54,901, 54,300. If we go down below that, we'll talk about it later on, but I hope we're not going down that low. But this is the next opportunity we have for a nice bounce. So I'm going to be looking to buy some right here and right here if we go down. And these will be more of smaller to medium sized positions, guys. And I'm going to see if we have a little bit of a bounce or what happens and, you know, what's going forward. Because I'm willing to, if I buy right here and if it continues to go down here after a couple days or so before we break out eventually, I'm going to still be holding on to these coins because I'm still bullish on Bitcoin for this overall run. So really anything I'm buying right now is still a nice discount. And for me, when I'm buying crypto right now, you know, in these kind of dips, part of what I'm looking at here is like, you know, something like, maybe let's just check out DOT for a second. If I buy DOT right here and it goes back up to all-time highs, which I think it will in the future, you know, in the next few weeks, if not maybe a month, maybe a little bit like a month and a half or so, that's going to be a cool 41% profit, 42% profit. So that's what I'm banking on. The only thing is, if, you know, it breaks down a little bit lower, then I might come back down here to $33 or so, and I'll be looking to buy even more. So that's why I'm being a little bit more patient. But I told you guys, my limit orders for these coins won't really start triggering until they drop about 5% from where they are now. So, you know, I'll be patient and wait to see how it happens, but I'm pretty darn excited to buy some crypto at these discounts. There we go here. And we're still having a little bit of a battle going on, so I do like that moving forward. Let me move that right there. Hey, he's literally like this, chewing on my flip-flop. Hey Brett, thank you, I appreciate it. Hey Mike, I just joined the stream. What are the chances that Bitcoin holds? This support, not likely, but we have a decent chance of holding these Fibonacci levels at the levels of, let me just do a little bit of a guesstimate, 54,895 and 54,296. Around those levels we have a chance of holding, or at least retracting there enough and just bouncing back up a little bit. Who knows if we're going to ultimately hold that level, but at least we're going to have a chance of, you know, having a quick bounce for a quick little profit. And, you know, we'll see what happens right after that. And Ticket Fish, thank you very, very much for the super chat again. I really do appreciate it. And I do like the little glasses. You know what? 5 days after I got my contacts, I lost one of them. And I have not worn my contacts since. And I need to order new contacts because I have not been able to wear sunglasses secret. Nor have I needed them because it's just been flat out rain here, unfortunately. But I need to start wearing my sunglasses because I have sunglasses right there in the corner and sunglasses somewhere else. And I want to start wearing sunglasses again because they're stylish. Yeah, the only position I'm down bad is Cake, still holding strong though. Yeah, I saw Cake come down pretty hard. I think Uniswap came down a little bit as well. I was surprised to see both of those platforms do that. I was surprised about that. I own a little bit of both of them. I bought a little bit more on the drops here, and I'm not going to really buy more than that because they fell down a little bit more than I expected. But I'm still happy overall, and I'm still going to be holding the long-term positions for those coins. So I'm hoping they come back up in time. Well, I know they will, but I'm hoping they come up sooner rather than later. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, so much talk. Like the more I talk, guys, the more I get air trapped in my stomach, and I have to burp it out. Hey, Alan Time, I just ordered some Shady Rays sunglasses. Ooh, that sounds really nice. I have some Ray-Bans. And I have some Burberrys. Those are the sunglasses I have. They're really nice. I used to not have sunglasses much because my eyes were really bad, and so and I never really could afford contacts, and so I was always just having these types of glasses. But ever since you know, like for the past like 3 years, let's say 4 or 5 years, I've been able to get, you know, afford contacts, and it's been much nicer just to kind of wear sunglasses or whatnot. But I still never wore them all too much. Because sometimes I overuse my contact lenses and I get really bad dry eyes. My eye doctor says it's because I'm looking at screens too much throughout the day, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey Saul, someone is spamming with super chat. Should I stop it? No, I think you're fine. Hey Rob K, I wear sunglasses at night. I actually did wear sunglasses at night. Guys. It was what would happen is, as we kind of wait for this here, let me type in this very fast. So I used to work at this bowling alley right here, and I have extremely bad astigmatism. So like when I'm driving at night, any light just blinds me, and I mean like the sheen is just like that in front of my eyes. It's really bad. So I used to work right here, and I used to finish work off for at like 2:30 in the morning because it was a bar as well. And so, you know, I'd get out of here. It might be snow or something like that. I'd drive over here because this is a one-way road. I'd take a left over here, head on to Main Street, and I'd be driving through downtown, and I'd be blind if I didn't wear sunglasses. That's how bad my astigmatism is. And I'd be driving over here, driving over to 19th, I think it was. No, this is 11th. No, but that's the road. Oh no, here's 19th. Sorry. See, I remember a little bit about Montana. And I'd be driving back over here to the house I lived in when I was in college. But I mean, it was a really fun job working at a bowling alley. But I literally got paid $8 an hour, and they taxed the income in that state. And I was just like, I was broke. I was always broke, and I was so sad all the time, all the time. It was definitely a rough one. What am I looking at? I hear Rob K. I was quoting the song. Oh. Okay, I don't know the song. Sorry, I'm not too cultured when it comes to like stuff. Hater blockers. Oh my god, I gotta bowl that. I gotta bring that up one day. Hey Amber, I'm holding a long term on Ethereum Classic and plan to continue with my position. Can you please do some technical analysis on ET? Yeah, so ET looks okay for now. It is breaking down. You're seeing Bitcoin take that next level down here as well. We all knew this was gonna happen. Let me do a quick peek as well, kind of watching Ethereum Classic on the second chart here. All right. So Ethereum Classic broke down below its trend line right here. At the moment, though, what you're looking at, it looks like it wants to come back down to at least like $45 or somewhere around there. It does have support here at 43.81, but I think it'll run into this trend line well before then. So my guess for this is it's going to bounce off of the trend line as Bitcoin approaches $54,000 or potentially $52,000, then try to curl back up here, and it might actually have a pretty nice bump once it's able to break back up above this $50 level. So I think right now you can hold on to that one with some, with some confidence. Ride it around in here for a little bit. When it pops back above here, I think it should have a pretty decent move, and that should time pretty well with Bitcoin's breakout going forward as well. Because Bitcoin has a pretty aggressive downward trend line right here, and that should be able to work out with Bitcoin's breakout. You might see Bitcoin break out first, maybe Ethereum Classic will break out first, but you should be okay with that move. There we go. There we go. Let's take a quick peek at that short. Remember, this is paper money, up 86%. Imagine if I actually did it when I wanted to. There we go. All right. But yeah, I've been trading too long. Let me see what else is going on here. Thank you again, Secret Fish, for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And hey, Joe Little, I appreciate the super chat as well. I have a astigmatism pretty bad, been doing the keto diet, and I can't believe how much it's helped. My eyesight and the weight loss is incredible. I should try the keto diet. I really should. I'll look into it. I just have no idea how to start. And usually with diets, like I do pretty well on diets, but I have to eat the same thing over and over again, and it makes me feel like a robot. But that's usually how I have the best diet, and I chug a bunch of water to fill me up as well. But yeah, Joe, I'll have to look into the keto diet. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I can get sponsored by keto company. Yeah, company. Hey, don't you bite me. He's sneaking underneath my lap, waiting for me to put my hand down so he can bite me. Now I'm afraid to touch my mouse. He's ready to nip. No. No no biting. You have a toy down there. He specifically has a toy down there to be chewing on, and he'd rather chew my hand. And there we go. Here, let me just do that. There we go. So we're getting closer and closer now, guys. We are falling down a little bit. Don't forget to stop at the red light. Funny enough, when I actually was in Montana and I was driving at night in the snow and the ice, I would tend to actually just run the red lights, and I would let the cops know by honking if there was a cop there. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I can't stop, I'm sliding. And they would not care at all. I knew most of the cops because the daughter of the owner of the bowling alley was married to a cop, and they had all their big events at the bowling alley. And so I would always be very nice and say, hello, how you doing? I'm Michael. If you ever pull me over for being stupid, please don't arrest me. Stuff like that. You got to be really smart when you have friends that know people. Got to be real smart about that. How you make those impressions. Let's see. Man, you just blew like past 50 red lights. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, remember, back when I went to Bozeman, most of the city wasn't there. Like most of Bozeman that you see today wasn't there. It was mostly just some main roads and stuff like that. And because of that, I was able to just kind of do my thing. I mean, this is a good example. When I was there back in like 2013, Bozeman was much smaller, so small that a black bear wandered into the local high school, and they had to go into lockdown. Think about it like that. That's how. That's the vibe you're gonna get when you go to Bozeman, Montana. At least back a while ago. Let's see. Hey, Ahmed, happy to see you back here, my man. How's your son doing? You should put your son in front of the chart and just like let him look around. He's like, let him guess up or down, see what he says. Or what's that weird way to trade that's really risky? Not binaural, like binaural beats. What's the binary options? That's it. The crazy people thing. It's not crazy people thing, but it just always seems so freaking risky. And whenever I see ads on it, it always terrifies me. Straight through support. Oh yeah, I mean this was a pretty loose support, guys. We were just waiting for it to hit over and over and over again. And hey, Fish, behind the scenes, you guys would have loved to see me behind the scenes of the bowling alley. I was somebody that got drunk at work a lot, and the owners did not care at all because I was a very lovable guy. And I transformed them from having more of a country atmosphere in the bowling alley to having hip hop nights and R&B nights where you could play whatever music you wanted. And it brought in the college crowds, and everybody was much nicer and having a good time. And you know, you get away from those country vibes. Country vibes are nice, don't get me wrong. There's still country nights there. But like when you start playing the hip hop music and some of the more modern music, it was a good place to jam. I made them more money. They were more happier. And I was a marketing student at the time, so I kind of understood how the game's played. It was really, really fun. Now I'm an introvert in person most of the time. I can say hi when I need to. YouTube is much easier for me to talk to people. But in real life, like, you know, I'm pretty to myself. Like I said, the last time I hung out with friends, like, and actually did something, was back at my friend's wedding, September 17th. And then since then, I've only been out with a friend once, and that was this recent Friday after like I took my mom to the hospital. I went out to the casino because my mom was like, "You better go to the casino. You better not miss it because of me." I came back here, talked to you guys for a little bit, then I headed off to the casino. I gambled for 5 hours and only lost $70. I consider that a major achievement. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a fun place to work. And they had dollar jello shots, and they had Keno machines so I could gamble there. I really wish Washington State had Keno. I would love to play Keno more. But Keno is, it's not too popular here. Or I don't know where you can find it here. Let's see. Try to take MCT oil at the beginning. It eases you into ketosis. Okay, I'll have to do that then. I'll have to do that. Let's see. He chew on mic. I must taste really good or something. I don't know. Oh, he's eating his vest right now, which is good. Hey. No. He's chewing. Oh, he's chewing on his vest, and he's so close to biting through all of this stuff, so I really don't want him to. I guess instead of him having a vest, I could just have his collar on, which will be fine. Yeah, that vest is pretty much over. Some lady gave me a company name to buy a vest for him at. It's like freaking like $150 vest or something like that. But if you choose through it, they give you a free vest. That's like the warranty thing they have. So I'm gonna do that since he likes to chew on stuff a lot. Crazy trading darts. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hey Ahmed, Secret Super Chats give you an idea of where Bitcoin is going. Thank you very much, Secret. I really do appreciate it. Wrecked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. What are we looking at? Do triple Indy? What is that? Into the toilet. Oh no. Hey Probin, thank you very much for the super chat as well, man. I really, really do appreciate it, Probin, very, very much. You know what I should have done? I should have just made this a real trade here and took my 87% profits and walked away. But now I did a paper trade because I just knew this was not the right time to be buying it. And my greed won't let me buy something at a price I know where it's probably going to bounce back up, even if I know it's going to continue going down. Because just like most of you guys, I don't like to see my prices go into, like I don't like to see losses on any of my trades, even though I see them quite often until it makes me money. Oh man. Good boy, eat that vest. Right now he's eating a slipper. You guys might be able to see the holes. It's like I got stung by 100 bees or something like that. I like these slippers too. I don't think I paid much for them. I got them at the Nike store, the Nike app. But man, oh man, he enjoys chewing them. 1, 2, 3. Oops. There we go. Oh hey Taco, nice to see you back, man. I hope you're having a very, very good evening. Hey, make hot coffee with MTC oil and ghetto butter, and you'll lose weight so easy. It will make you hit the toilet all day though. Luckily, I'm home all day though, so that's what I'll do. Okay, I'll have to look up this stuff. Keto diet and hot coffee with MTC oil. Okay, luckily I have an espresso machine, so maybe that'll do some good as well. Keep on playing with it. It's okay. That's a damn nice super chat. Oh, Oh, I thought it was really called ghetto butter. I have never heard of this ghee butter. I thought it was really called ghetto butter. I like, okay, ghetto butter. I can try it out. Ghetto butter. Hey, I could really see myself eating some ghetto butter. Normally the butter I eat is some type of like, I think I have some goat's butter in my fridge right now actually too. I like to try out some weird butters. I think butter is a really fun thing to cook with. And so if I'm making a grilled cheese or something like that, I guess I haven't made a grilled cheese in months now, but when I do, I want to use some premium butter to make sure that every bite of that bread is crunchy and nice and it hits the right spot when you got everything working for you. You can even put a little bit of sharp white cheddar in there. That's good. And now I need a grilled cheese sandwich. Somebody was talking about getting pizza earlier, and I wonder if we did. Now I want pizza. There we go. Let me see what's going on, guys. So far we're trying to bounce around. Not too bad. You can see it's hitting a little bit of resistance here, which is this old support level. We should be able to try to pop back up here, even if we end up going back down a little bit more. But we're trying, guys. We're trying. We're trying. Ooh, excuse me. Get all this air out of my stomach. They used to say you have to pat your back to get the burps out. I just pat my chest and it works out pretty darn well. Hey, the evil killer. I'm a chef. Come work in the kitchen. Take your pounds off you in weeks. I've heard about that. When I got out of college and I moved to downtown, it was it's hard to afford anything, and so I became an Uber driver while I was working to kind of make some extra cash on the side, because most of my job money went to just like student loan debts, retirement, insurances, and stuff like that. Rent and gas. And so I needed some extra money just to actually do some fun stuff. So I went to become an Uber driver. And man, oh man, I talked to a lot of chefs and they said the same exact thing. And I like taking chefs back home at the end of the night because they'd always have a little bit of food. And like, hey man, you want this quesadilla? Hey man, you want these burgers and fries? And I'd be taking them out from nice restaurants like El Gaucho and stuff like that. And I'd be getting some 5-star food on the way home as an Uber driver. And I'm like, life cannot be better than this. And I was that cool Uber driver that could talk to you in the car pretty well and play some good music. So usually some 90s to early 2000s tunes that kind of have a good vibe to them on the playlist. And then if I ever met them in a random bar, they'd be like, you were an awesome Uber driver. Let me buy you a shot. And me being me, I'd be like, I'll take a shot. Thank you very much. And then I'll give you just as drunk as them. Like, I don't know how many times I've had free bottle service just by knowing some random guy at the table. Just for whatever reason, driving him around or being nice to him at the bar or just striking up a good conversation with him. It's been very, very weird. But when I'm drunk, I can talk to people like nothing else. I can just talk and talk and talk. Not to like over excess, but I can definitely like be charismatic, I guess you could say. But I haven't been drunk in a minute, like real like whoop-de-doo-dee drunk. So which butter are you, West Side or East Side? I would have to say I'm a West Side butter. Hey Joe, a keto diet is lifestyle, not a diet. So I don't have enough like friends out here in Washington or anything like that to like really show off the keto diet. I could show it off to you guys. I don't know what keto actually is. I mean, I hear a little bit about it, but maybe I can come with like a sunflower hat in the keto spirit or something like that. Maybe with a PETA shirt or something like that and be like, hey, stop with the abusive animals. I'll let Loki out into the wilderness alone and be like, be free, my poor dog, be free. And see how that works out. I would never do that though. But yeah, I'll see how the keto diet works. I mean, I'm willing to try a lot of different stuff here. I'm losing about like 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week. And that's just purely by this little guy down here making me walk him everywhere. So I'm always down to figure out another way to lose some weight. Hey Jack, grilled cheese, try this extra half sharp yellow cheddar and a half white cheddar. It's really good. You can even add lettuce and tomato. It's used in Texas toast bread if you want to beef it up. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. I've never had the sharp yellow cheddar in there. I usually have the sharp white cheddar. That'd be a pretty good mix right there. I'll have to try that one out. Let's see. Keto will mess with your kidneys. Uh-oh. Let's see. What are my views on Ren? I haven't done too much research on Ren. If you're looking to trade it though, I'd look to maybe wait a little bit before buying back in. Maybe wait a little bit before buying into it. The standard American diet is a dumpster fire. That it is. I realized that when I was growing up poor and I was like, uh-oh. Because, dude. Oh, you're biting a broom? Okay. You can do that. No, don't bite it though. Hey. God, okay, fine. So when I was younger, my family was pretty poor, so all we could afford is regular milk, okay? Regular milk. I'm lactose intolerant. So when I had milk, when I had cereal, I knew ahead of time for all that good cereal I was eating, I was gonna spend like an hour crying on the toilet because my gas would be so bad. Like that's how bad it was as a kid. But I mean like Captain Crunch. And you know what? Captain Crunch as a kid, it scratched the top of my rooftops and actually like it cut the top of my mouth. But it was still good cereal. And like think about that. I could eat a cereal with milk that was not good for me, but you know, couldn't afford better milk. And then on top of that, the cereal would be made in such a fashion that it would literally cut up the top of my mouth. It's a weird freaking world we live in, people. Now I can afford lactose milk. I don't actually eat cereal anymore, but I could if I wanted to. But I look at cereal prices and I'm like, oh my god, that's freaking horrible. Maybe some frosted mini wheat or something like that. I have no idea. I haven't had cereal in such a long time. I used to like Raisin Bran. Now if I do eat some cereal, it's usually I make some homemade granola and put that into a bowl and just pour some milk on it. Homemade cereal. Hey Heaton, have a great rest of your night. I want to catch the eclipse, plus I have to leave at 6 a.m. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you have a great rest of your night, and hopefully crypto is up a little bit, or we find a bottom before we see you tomorrow. Keto is no carbs and no sugar. I don't usually have sugar in too much of my stuff. I think that's mostly because I just drink tea. There's probably sugars in my food that I eat though that I'm probably not. My body is used to those sugars though. Keto is meat. I'll take meat. Peter would hate me. I did intermittent fasting, lost 70 pounds in less than a year. Oh, that might be kind of good as well. I don't know about if I could fast, but it'd be interesting to try to see how that would work out. Peter even hates the animals they save. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hey. Stop fighting that. You don't want to bite that. You're making me move this broom out to the corner. There you go. Now what are you gonna do? You can't bite anything. Yeah, you can pat all you want to. Let's see. Captain Crunch is still worth it. I used to get cut too. Exactly, Fat Buddha. Exactly. Oh gosh, it was wild. Sugar is good, but not too much. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have much sugar nowadays. Like, so normally, guys, this is what I eat. I eat a piece of bread in the morning, and I eat some eggs normally, and that's about it. I'll take some vitamins and whatnot, maybe a fish oil pill or two, and then what I'll do is I'll just chill out, make a sandwich for lunch, or just eat the meat with no bread. Sometimes I just do that. Maybe have chips if I'm feeling like I need to have chips or something like that, like something like make it unbearable. And then for dinner, I'll maybe make some type of meat product, like a steak or a piece of chicken or something like that. And something like that. The one big thing that was hard for me to lose weight is because when I was eating so much, you know how your stomach naturally expands? Well, I just started eating less and less and less slowly. And now my stomach is just much smaller. So as soon as I feel like my stomach is anywhere near full, I just know to stop eating, and I know my body can take it, especially with taking all the vitamins and stuff like that. I don't feel like I'm like really groggy or losing energy. I only feel like I'm losing energy sometimes because I drink tea too late in the day, and I only get like 4 hours of sleep, and then I feel really tired, really tired. Let's see. Hey, dude, why are you doing that? Okay, whatever, it's fine. All right. Let's see. I think we should be fine for now. Let's watch this thing go down a little bit more. Make a little bit of a move. See how it works out. But I'm off now because my work schedule changed. Oh yeah, work can definitely mess with a diet. It can definitely mess with a diet. Excuse me. So right now, guys, we're just basically still trying to hold on here. We'll definitely do for a little bit of a hook back up. So hopefully we can try to make a move back up to like, I don't know, somewhere up here. But for the moment, I'm just taking it easy and waiting to see how much further we want to head down. Hey Joe, when you eat carbs, your body turns into a glucose, which is sugar. Yeah, exactly. But it's the good type of sugar, I think. I don't know. Oh, take a little bit of a hit here. That's fine. And let me see what's going on. I want to make a move here. And there we are. Overall, you're seeing coins do okay. SafeMoon's up 9%. EOS is up a teeny bit. XLM is up a little bit. And Ethereum is up just a teeny bit. I'll take those moves for sure any day. Instead of it going down. One thing I need to do here is go there. You okay, boy? You start eating that vest up? Okay, you can eat that vest up. He's gonna get a new vest anyway here pretty soon. And then let's go here. There we are. Okay, fine. I'll take that. What am I looking at? There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make sure I can get this working for me. Oh, snap. That's not what I wanted. There we are. Okay. Let me see. What are you guys talking about? Max, thanks for your time all day today. You're a trooper. No worries, guys. There are times in the week or times during Bitcoin's movements where I know I have to stream a little bit more than I want to, but I definitely understand if I don't stream, there's going to be a lot of panic, and I want to make sure you guys are at least understanding, you know, the possibilities of what can move forward, and when I plan on buying stuff, and if you guys should sell, hold, whatever, you know, and how things should work out in the best sense. See. Hey, Wojak. Hey, my man. Happy to see you back. Let's see. What are we looking at? Hey, Matt. How much does that seconds chart cost? I don't actually know how much trading here. Hold on. New incognito window. Trading view. Get started. $60 a month. That's how much it cost me. There's a $15 a month plan, $29.99, $95, excuse me, and a $59. I'm pretty sure it probably costs more than this here. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this is monthly, yeah. If you pay annually, you save $120. So I pay annually, save $120. But you guys don't have to pay annually. You guys can just do a monthly, month to month. Most people don't have the capital to actually do that right now, but it's nice to just pay for it and have it for a year and learn how to use it, and you just kind of save some money. You owe 16 months, so you save 2 months free. So you're only paying for 10 months instead of 12 months, basically. That's how I guess how they look at it. But yeah, so it costs me about $60 a month or $599 a year since I do the annual plan for it. But yeah, so that's how much it costs. And the second base intervals is what it's only in this package. I wish they would have it over here in this $30 plan, but I don't know why. You get a lot of good stuff here for each package, but since I stream and show you guys a whole bunch of stuff, obviously I want to make sure I can show you guys the best stuff here. And thanks to Secret's generosity, I can definitely afford to pay, the $600 a year. Hey, XB, Bitcoin's bottom. Well, right now, Bitcoin's been falling down below each support level. The next Fibonacci level where it can retrace back to is right around here at 54,907, about there. And the next one below that one is going to be more about $54,295. So pretty much within that $55,000 range, you could expect to see a little bit of a bounce. Whether those Fibonacci levels hold, not entirely sure, but it should calm us down just enough where if bulls want to take back control at this level, they can definitely do that, then start the process to go back up to its all-time highs. I'm hoping this is as low as we go, but I have a plan just in case we fall down below this, because ultimately the big level of support that we have is this trend line way down here. I know the trend line is very horizontal, but if I add it to the 4-hour chart, you can see how it's like right here, and we're currently right here. So that's the ultimate level of support. I hope we don't get down that low. Right now we have to deal with these support levels, these Fibonacci levels. Then we might have to come down to here, but I want to say I think these ones are going to hold, but I have a contingency plan just in case they don't. There we are. Doggo, what do you gotta stop doing stuff. You played all day and now you want to get a belly rub? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, here, I have a treat for you. There you go. There you go. Good boy. I forgot I had treats for them the entire time. Let's see. Any chance you look at Algorand? And I can look at Algorand for you, yeah. Algorand, oh, it looks like I had a crazy spike here yesterday. Oh yeah, we talked about that one. For now, I'd be careful about this one. I bet there's a lot of bag holders that got caught up in this move and they FOMO'd into it. So I would say just be a little bit careful. I'd be looking to buy on an actual breakout, although this wick really makes it hard to find another breakout opportunity. You know, maybe if it comes back down here towards $1.55 or maybe somewhat down here at $1.68, maybe I'd be more inclined to buy it. But right now, I'd just be holding. If I bought it, like if I bought it over here, I'd just continue to be holding, or I'd just be taking a small entry position right now, just in case it took off without coming back down to these levels. But I'd be very careful about this one because since this long wick, it really messed up any technical analysis I really had going for it at the moment. So I'd be careful with it. You can definitely do buy in here. It's just a little bit higher risk than other coins, but maybe there could be another big pump up later on. But there's going to be some bag holders in here, and you would probably hope for a whale to kind of get you going over there as well. Yeah, there we go. And there's a little pump up back up to 20 that we were talking about. I hope it can break above that. Let's see. Hey, Wojak, just been doing life things. I'm enjoying the stream, eating dinner. Hey, there you go. I'm about to eat some dinner here pretty soon. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I have some bear. Maybe I can defrost some bear and eat some. I haven't had bear in a minute. Yeah, I could definitely eat some bear. Hey, Ray, happy almost Friday. It's almost Friday on the East Coast, that's for sure. Over here, it's 8 o'clock, so I still got a few more hours, about 4 more hours or so. But it is almost Friday. It'll be nice. I might not stream tomorrow morning, but I probably will do a very long stream in the evening. Chances are I will stream in the morning sometime, but it's mostly going to be... There's not going to be a set time. It's whenever crypto's doing something a little bit wild, and I can actually talk about something instead of it going sideways or something like that. I'll have a good opportunity to explain what's going on. We'll have some fun and do a little bit of chit-chatting. And then towards the evening, we'll have some drinks. We'll have some scotch, and maybe I have some Maker's Mark still. I should drink some Maker's Mark as well, and maybe I'll do a little bit of huff and puffing. I have this freeze pipe here, but it's definitely not frozen. But definitely do a little puff. And then I'll taste it. I need to wash that sucker out. But yeah, so we can do some fun with that. There we go. Hey, Loki, you doing okay? Let's see. Let's see what hey, Endless Epic. I have a feeling we just hit the bottom. I think when people think Bitcoin is going to 98K by the end of the month, it won't happen. When people think it's going to dip below 54,000, it won't happen. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this works out. At least right now, we don't have to dip below 54,000 to hit that Fibonacci level. We just have to dip below 55,000. I hope you're right about this being the bottom, though. That'd be very, very nice. That'd be a very, very nice thing to see right there. You just stop. You're not supposed to be biting stuff. I gave you a treat for that. Like, here, there's a treat. Eat that little treat. It's a good boy treat. Yeah, I hope it's the bottom. Oh my God, that'd make everybody's lives a lot freaking easier. And I know Plan B is really, they believe that Bitcoin will hit 98,000 by the end of November. I'm rooting for them to be right. I'm really rooting for them to be right. I can see the path of what they're thinking, but this dip is making it a little bit more difficult to hit that level. The good thing is though, we still have another like 12, 13 days before the end of the month, so anything can happen. And I'm buying at these levels anyway, at these lower levels. That way I don't have to worry about it. If we do have a big move up, I can just sit back and be like, oh, goody, I've already bought in all of my altcoins. So, hey, Justin, we're still in a bull market. We're still in a bull market, a very bullish market. Justin, just remember, back in September, from September 7th to September 21st, I believe it was, and within 2 weeks, Bitcoin fell 25% before going back up towards the 67,000 all-time high, and then ultimately the 69,000 all-time high. So just remember, back in September, Bitcoin fell 25%. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind there. We're still in a bear market, bull market. Excuse me, bull market. Hey LaBeouf, my cat sleeps all day, but when it's at night, she's running around like it's a NASCAR race. My sister's cat does the same exact thing. Okay, I don't know what that is. Some type of alien world behind me. Love cats, but I have one that thinks she's a dog. My dog spends so much time with my sister's cat that my dog is learning how to box like cats go like that. He knows how to do that with other dogs if they're pissing them off too much. It's freaking hilarious. Hey Delilah, happy to see you back, and thank you very much for the stream, for joining the stream tonight. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. Hey Jojo Gold, Wonderland. Wonderland's fine to invest in. I'd probably wait for it to come back down a little bit, a little overpriced for me. You know, I if you missed the run up, I wouldn't chase it too much. I'd wait for a better opportunity to be buying back into it. Hey Ray, Friday sounds fun indeed. Oh yeah, Friday is where I get rid of all my stress for the week. Looks like Black Friday came early for crypto this year. I mean, for real. Hey Jack, I'm actually make pipes. I'm a glass blower and a grower. Oh, that is awesome. That is freaking amazing. I love the artistry when it comes to pipes. I like this freeze pipe, but I wish it did look a little bit cooler. But you know, the cool stuff really takes a lot of talent, and that talent costs a lot of money. So I've been saving up for something really good. But what I need is something like more of a bubbler, or you know, like a bong, where I'm actually just inhaling the vapor and not just flat out smoke, of course. So that's what I'm looking for. But man, there's a lot of talent that goes into that type of stuff, and I have no idea how you guys do it. Congrats, because like that's a skill that, my gosh, this is so cool. 55 major support. Let's see. Looks like XRP is gonna fly tonight. I hope so. I mean, XRP's been doing okay. It tried to have a breakout a few days ago before Bitcoin took that dip, and that's what ultimately killed that breakout momentum. But I'm hoping we can get back on track here over the next few days. Hey, no worries, Justin. Happy to help you out. Yeah, just keep in mind that Bitcoin did fall 25% in September, and that was a nice correction because a lot of people kind of, you know, take their profits, wait a little bit, then start moving back in to the market. You don't want to see it overextended too much, and Bitcoin's rallied up quite a bit. In fact, let me do this very quick just to kind of see what's going on. I just want to take a quick peek here. I know this may look a little bit choppy just because of all the Fibonacci levels in here, but I want to see something. This rally lasted about 81%. How much did this rally last about? 70%. That's not too bad. So these have been some really wide moves, and Justin, this is that move I was talking about in September. Within 2 weeks, it was down 25.77%, 14 days. Now we're down about 19% at the moment. 27% is down here. 25 would be if we came back down here to $52,000. But we'll see what happens here. I'm hoping we just stop right here, start to curl, then start the breakout process going forward. And then we might be stuck in this little bit of a channel here, but you know, we'll wait and see. Overall, I'm still very, very happy with crypto. In fact, I might be able to move this line right here. I wonder, can I do something over here? Let's do a little bit of magnet action. There we go. The creme de la creme. This will be a, whew, oh boy, that'd be a fun breakout, don't you think? I mean, does that give you guys a little bit more perspective of what we're looking at right now, maybe? Well, this is what I'm kind of looking at. I did this a few weeks ago for you guys. Not a few weeks ago. Maybe like 6 days ago for you guys. No, a couple weeks ago. Because it was for this one, not this one. You can see how even though we broke, I didn't really do much. But I didn't talk about it too much. But here, let's see. Let's see how that works out there. Yeah, I'd be really happy to see that breakout happen. That'd be a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Right, back over here on the 1 second. Having some issues with the 20, but I think we can blast back above it here. We'll wait and see. Can't wait for the lit stream. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Rolling the dab rig here. Oh yeah, there we go. What was this? Hey Tommy, right now Dogecoin's trying to hold on to support. That's what it's currently trying to do. If it breaks down, it might come back down to 19 or 20 cents, so just be aware of that one. But for now, Dogecoin's just holding on to support. Let's see. Hey Wojek, What stock call are you looking at? Hey Joshua, I agree. Glass blowing is incredible. Oh yeah, the glass museum is sick. Oh yeah, in Tacoma we have a glass museum here. It looks like a freaking volcano, but it's a pretty cool glass museum. And man, that workshop is loud as can be. Very, very, very loud. There we go. See, I know we can get above the 20 here. I know we can get above the 20. Let's see what's going on right here at the 85. There. Okay. Well, we're trying to do a little bit of fighting here. We're trying to do a little bit of fighting. And then there we go. Here, I'll adjust this just a tad now. We can move this down, and I mean, we've moved it down a few times so far tonight, but we can see if this is able to survive a little bit longer. I thought I was in the whip. What's the whip? Hey Bruce, how low can Bitcoin go? Bitcoin can go back down to about, I mean, at least right now it can go all the way down to like $50,000, $52,000. But we have a few levels of support way before that happens. Right now we're looking at a level of support right around $54,909, give or take a few bucks. But that's where they're looking at the next level of support here. We are bouncing off a little bit here. This is just a short-term support based off of this one. I don't see too much support going forward here. Let me see. Anything else? We have a few going on right here. That's probably why we're stopping every now and again. But the next Fibonacci level of support's down here. It's okay if you wanted to start buying some positions down here, though. There's nothing wrong with that at all. We did just start a new 4-hour candle, so there's definitely an opportunity for us to bounce back up here and start moving sideways at least. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying a little bit here, you can definitely start taking some small positions. Again, we're a little bit far from the Fibonacci levels, but it doesn't mean we don't have to touch these levels. It's just a good place for where they have a good chance of bouncing back off. So if you guys wanted to buy some small positions, you could definitely do that as well. Like I've been buying for the last few days, so I'm down a little bit here, but I'm still banking on the next few weeks that this is going to be looking really nice. There we go. Move this Fibonacci levels over here. Do you know when the future options will expire? Time-wise? I'm not entirely sure. I don't keep track of the options markets as far as the cryptos are concerned. They've always been pretty crazy volatile for me. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know when the options close for those ones. Hey Wojak, yeah, I know the app you're talking about. Is there anything like you're looking for though? There you go. I mean, I can give you a decent gist of what's going on here. Let me go to calls, bought, out of the money, short expiry, so it's somewhat closer to this week. And let's stick with that one for now. While we can go into the over $1 million premiums, but those can be pretty crazy at the moment because normally they're only for a few very expensive stocks. So far as the premiums concerned, you're seeing a lot of money going into Amazon. We talked about Amazon a few days ago. Amazon looks fine. One of you guys is actively trading Amazon and making some good money. Tesla still has some premiums there for $1,110. I'm not sure if that's in the money now though, but we'll see. Google looks like there's some calls there. Lucid is fine. Where's the buying price? $2.25. Not bad. Most of these are pretty darn expensive. Like $18 for a call is pretty high. Anything in here worth really talking about? That's like Amazon's $50. That's freaking crazy. You have Apple calls here. They expire next Friday, and they're for $158. It looks like, or excuse me, $160, and for $1.59. That's not bad right there. That's not bad at all. And that's a cheaper call. Most of these other ones are going to be looking pretty darn expensive though. Let me see if I can find the cheaper ones. Here you go. UPS 4-cent call had about $79,000 put on it, and expires 11/19. I don't know what they're thinking, but it seems pretty interesting. That was a block trade. I don't know what these people were thinking. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens there. If you wanted to follow along with them tomorrow, maybe that'll be worth something. But I hope UPS didn't have earnings or something like that today. October, nope, no, they're not earnings, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Anything else here as far as the cheaper? HYG, KHC, AMD 16 cents, AMC a little bit here. That one's for $11.26. That's for next Friday for $65. I don't know what they're thinking, but they think AMC is going to have a pop off. They're betting $178,000 on it. That'd be interesting. Anything else here? Some cheaper calls, 20 cents. Prague, Cisco, Ford, 25 cents. Ford is always a nice play. I like Ford. I've been buying up Ford a little bit here. Not calls, but you know, Rivian 30 cents. So there are a lot of Lucid plays right here that are very cheap, and people are putting some money behind those ones. It looks like. So I mean, there's some plays here, and you can see a lot of Apple as well. I love Apple because Apple's calls have always been very, very cheap, and that's something I really appreciate about them. You see a lot of calls out there, and they can be very, very expensive, like Amazon and Tesla. Tesla, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Hey Jeff, did my demo account get liquidated? No, remember I started shorting a while ago. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, no, it's back to breaking even. It's just back to breaking even. Let's see. Right, when did I start shorting? Somewhere around here. Now I'm probably down 10% from that little move or something. 7%, 8%, 9%, or 8%. Yeah. So, but yeah, didn't liquidate though, so I'm just back to breaking even. But that's the fun. That's the fun of it. Oh, I shorted right here somewhere, right around here. Yeah. Let's see. So I was thinking of the ultimate, the support we had way back up here when I wanted to short, but I was like, no, I'm fine. Let's see. Hey, Wojciech. Yeah, Wojciech, no worries. Amazon and Apple are going to be good. Amazon's a little expensive. Apple's about to head into some resistance. So there's not much really I see going on at the moment. I'm waiting for another breakout pattern here. The good thing is Apple did just break out today, but it is running into some resistance, which is going to make it a little bit harder during that breakout period. So yeah, no worries, work, Jack. Happy to help you out. And hey, Crackavelli, I'd be interested in creating an additional portfolio to copy Michael. I know a lot of you guys would probably be doing that. I don't have anything like that set up. I'm always a little hesitant about letting people copy me trade, just because whenever I make losses, I don't want you guys to make losses. And I got really extreme anxiety when it comes to stuff like that. I want to protect you guys from as much crazy stuff as we can. And remember, I've been talking about putting YOLOing some money into that one coin we talked about earlier. Let me see if I can find it again here. Here it is. I had to search for it for a second. This one. Remember? So this is the coin. It hasn't even launched yet. I've been looking for a coin at the very beginning, a meme coin to follow. I went on this one here. I looked it up. It looks okay. I found it on social media. It's like a very small Discord so far. And so I'm going to put a few bucks in here and I'm going to see what happens. And you know, it aims to be a meme coin. It aims to be a meme coin. So, you know, understand that here. And that's why I want to make sure that you guys, if you guys follow me on this really crazy, weird trade that I've never done before, you're not putting in a bunch of money, like no more than 20 bucks. I mean, you guys can decide, you guys are adults, but think about this as money that you take into the casino. This is a casino bet that you guys are going to have fun with, and we're going to be watching it for a while. I mean, they say freaking world domination in here. That actually made me laugh when I read it the first time. But yeah, so this is what I'm looking at. Meta Universe. I don't know what's going to happen to it. Maybe it'll go to zero. Maybe it'll never do anything good. But I'm just going to have some fun and trade it. I'm going to hold on to it for a year at least. See where it goes. The only way I'm going to sell this is if it goes parabolic, like I don't know, 10, 15,000%. Then maybe I'm like, yeah, it's probably time that I sell some of this off at least to like take some free money out of it. Because if I just put like $100 into it and it goes up higher, I'm like, oh yeah, 10,000%. I better take some profits. I mean, it would be irresponsible for me not to take it. But if it takes a year for it to happen, if it takes years, I don't care. I'll wait long enough. So it's stuff like that. But I'm excited to see what happens with it. And they have a Discord, but I wouldn't say it's too populated just yet. But it's not even on Uniswap or whatever it is, just PancakeSwap yet. They're doing a pre-sale thing with it first, and I want to buy it on the pre-sale so I can at least get a good price on it. So we'll see. But I mean, it's incredibly high risk. It's incredibly high risk. Let's see. Hey, Wojak, it's always nice. I'm actually in the money with the call. I'm looking to exit tomorrow. There you go, Wojak. There you go. Apple is my favorite, one of my favorite things to trade. I used to like trading Tesla a lot, but then the options became so freaking expensive, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to pay that much for options. I'm becoming cheap when it comes to Tesla. Although I wouldn't mind making enough money off of Tesla calls to buy a Tesla Plaid. I really want to buy one of those things. I'd really enjoy a call like that. just to have an electric car. I've wanted an electric vehicle for a while. Excuse me. But Tesla Plaid. Ooh, I saw how fast those things go. They look very, very nice. I remember, I think we actually, you know, this was a while ago when Tesla Plaid had their announcement. We were actually watching it together as a YouTube channel for those people that were here. It was definitely a while ago, but we watched that whole thing happen live. It was really, really fun. Hey, well, you should have us email sent to you out to members that are interested in regular updates, but you probably need no liabilities disclaimer. Oh, yeah, sorry for the stutter. What I mostly do when I talk about stuff, I don't just put out in videos. The only thing is YouTube, this is the way I think it's happening. I don't know because I'm not a YouTube algorithm type of guy. I think YouTube thinks of me as primarily a streamer, which I am. But because of that, when I do published videos, it tends not to push those videos out to anybody, which is a really annoying thing. It's because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, like, I didn't get your notification for the video, and I'm like, I don't control that. YouTube controls that. And so what I've been trying to do is put out more videos for you guys. I'm going to try to do that more this weekend. I was trying to do it last week. My mom got sick. I'm trying to do it this week, and I'm just too tired. And I'm hoping I'll do it next week, just in time for Thanksgiving the week after. So this is like, next week is my week to push out a bunch of content. There'll be a couple options flow videos in there. One options video talking about potential breakouts. And then after that, I'll have some videos talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stuff like that. So it'll be a good swath of topics that I talk about. But, you know, I need to start working on that one. But I've just been kind of beat from, you know, all this work here. Hey, Alex, when will Mega Universe open to the market? Here, let me find it again. They have us, here, hold on. I'll put the website down the link, and I want to make sure all of you, like, I know I say this a lot, but it is high risk, and I'm already cautious enough about like telling people like, hey, let's do this random thing together. I need to be more like, hey guys, let's do this random thing together. But I'm always kind of worried because I really don't want you guys to lose money here, but I mean, like, I'm putting some money up here, I guess, as well. But they have a Discord here. I joined their Discord. Oh, here it is. Sorry, it's so purple. There you go. Only has 41 members, so we'll see how that works out. And then from here, oh Jesus, I thought it was Patrick, but it's actually like a peach or something. Here, pre-sale info, and it'll be, so you can purchase on PancakeSwap. Maximum purchase is 2.5 BNBS and MC50K. Starting price is this right here. So, and again, it's under a penny. It looks nice. And normally I don't like to have so many zeros in front of it. The only reason I'm okay with it now is because, again, we're buying at the very, very, very beginning. So it'll be pretty fun. I mean, it'll be pretty fun. And you can see me where I'm right here with my laser eyes. But, you know, I don't know. I'll see how it works out. I'm definitely going to put some money in here, and we'll see how this comes. But I'll definitely have a little bit of fun talking about this one. And I'll talk about it for the next few weeks as well as months as far as years. I won't make it a point of every stream in case somebody asks about it. But, you know, it'll probably take a while before it's even available to be looked at the charts. But I don't think it'll be too much of a problem to get on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko here. So that's probably how we're going to be checking it out if you guys do want to hop on this like YOLO play with me. Hey Ray, Bitcoin Cash, I think it'd be fine for a long-term investment. I mean, I think there's better places to put your money, but it's definitely an okay place to put your money. I know it'll go up in the next few years, and it won't be one of those coins that slowly dies off and moves off the first, second, third, or fourth page of CoinMarketCap.com. I think it's going to be a good play. You can use my Tesla discount. Oh, there you go, Ken. That's something I would really like to see. Hey Hung, do I need to sell off? Do you need to sell off your position if it drops below support? I'm not selling off my position if it drops down below support. I've been buying a little bit here and there as it goes down. I anticipate we're going to hit a little bit of support around the $54,000 range, and then from there we can start to bounce back up. If we fall down below those ranges, I'm willing to take a little bit more of a loss, because then I'm pretty sure we're just going to hit the trend line, and then we're going to start bouncing from there. But I'm more bullish about trying to stay above the $54,000 level at the moment and seeing what happens. But this support level that you're watching, it's just off of those 2 5-minute candles over the last half an hour. This support line has moved down time after time after time over the last few minutes here. So I wouldn't put too much weight into that support. Overall, we're looking at those Fibonacci levels right now. But currently, I'm still taking some small positions, so I'm still pretty happy with where everything's at. If we drop down a little bit more, I'll be able to have some limit orders trigger in here. But you know, I'm still happy with the positions I've accumulated over the last few days. Hey Brett, why is Elon making all of his trucks bulletproof? Probably nothing to it, but why start with bulletproof trucks? I don't know. It just sounds cool. I think he just wants to make a cool vehicle, and that sounds pretty cool to have a bulletproof truck. Hey Joshua, you know what you could do is if you go to YouTube, you could search how to use PancakeSwap, how to use Uniswap, and it'll show you how to use those apps. What I would say though is, now it doesn't happen too often, but I've heard people getting hacked on their Uniswap accounts and stuff like that because of their own bad passwords and stuff like that. Make a good password, make a good username, and then I would only put as much money in there as you need to in order to make the trade and see how it all works out. But yeah, I mean, for the majority of people, like tons of people use these swapping accounts. I mean, tons, like hundreds of thousands of people, maybe even millions of people use these swapping accounts. So I'm okay with them, but it definitely took me a little bit of time to get used to them. There's a whole different type of way to trade. But you know, it's worth learning how to. Again, just don't put your whole kitchen sink into something like that. Or you can just wait till it hits an exchange. That's fine too. Let's see what's in here. What do you think about staking Wonderland or Olympus? I think it'd be fine for that. That's more of a long-term hold, and I believe that over the years that both of those are going to do just fine. They may not grow as fast as you want, but with staking, you're going to make some really good returns regardless. Hey, LaPush, Elon said because it's cool and it wouldn't you want it bulletproof? Exactly. That's a great way to look at it right there. And hey, Brett, wait, sure about the trucks, but it's growing on me. He keeps moving away from the prototype, and it keeps looking a little bit better before mass production. Oh, that's pretty nice. I have only seen the prototype as far as the Tesla truck. I've only seen the prototype, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, I'll be watching to see how that plays out. I would like a Tesla truck too. I'd like both of them. I'd probably give my mom the Tesla truck though because she has trouble getting into low cars, and so she would love to get a Tesla truck so she can just like not have to bend her knees to get into the car. And let's see what's going on here. That's fine. Hey Justin, what's a good buying point for Ethereum? Probably somewhere around $45, $46 for right now. Ethereum Classic, sorry, $45, $46. It's currently at what? Yeah, $48. It's pretty darn close. If you look at Ethereum Classic here, see this is support down here. You could start taking a small position down here if you wanted to. It's only a few percent away. 8%. That's still a pretty big drop. But you could definitely start buying some here just in case Bitcoin finds its bottom a little bit earlier than anticipated, and this stuff needs to start moving up ahead of time. But so you can definitely start accumulating a small position right now. But I'd be doing more of a heavier position, a little bit down here towards $47. $47, so just a little bit less. Maybe 44 and a half, 45, 46, yeah. Anywhere around there is fine. I would just say under $48 is a good place to start buying off there. Go. So we're starting to see some good moves here. That's pretty nice to see. Hey Kevin, you can start buying in right now and just start off with the small positions. And if it keeps on going down towards the Fibonacci levels, you can continue to buy if you wanted to. So you can start buying right now if you wanted to. Again, I've been buying over the last few days, so I'm used to being down at the moment. Hey Justin, like $1,000 to start. I mean, you could if you want to. I don't know what your budget is, but you can if they feel like that's a good amount to start, you can definitely do that right there. It's really up to you. Just make sure it fits your risk. Like, will you be mad if $1,000 goes down 8%? Think about it like that. Will you be mad about it? Be mad about that, or would you feel better, more comfortable if $500 went down 8% or $200? Whatever you feel the most comfortable with still trying to get as much money out of it as you can. Let's see. 5 Bitcoin long, 15x at 57,500. Oh, that'd be nice right there. Let's see. I hope we hold Lambo soon. I think we all want Lambos. Well, I don't know. I just want a nice truck, a nice car, and I'll be happy. I don't know about Lambo, but I'll take a Lambo. unless I crash it from lack of experience, knowing how to drive a freaking Lambo. Oh, there we go. All right, let me see. There we are. I think we're good. All right, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. If anything crazy happens later on tonight, I'll be sure to hop on. If we start coming back down to the Fibonacci levels, I'll definitely hop on, guys. Until then, I'm probably going to, I got to take my mom back to her house and my sister, because remember that I have them over after my mom's dialysis. And then from there, what I'll be doing is I'll be coming back here. I'll be keeping an eye on all the different coins and what's going on. And again, if it does end up coming down to these Fibonacci levels, I will be right back here to kind of talk you through what's going on and continue on the stream, okay? So everybody have a fantastic, fantastic night. You guys will be moved over to my other stream. Feel free to chat in there. Feel free to chat in there. It's a great little community, and you guys can help answer as many of you guys' questions as you need. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your night. And hey, Courtney, hey, Freddie, thanks for coming around, guys. I really do appreciate it. Have a good night for the 10th time. Thanks, everybody.